Hello! Good evening or good day depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to the stream! So tonight I'm just gonna be continuing Disco Elysium, you know how it is. And once again, this will be like the last time I'm gonna be playing it for a little while. Because I'm reserving the rest of this month for like more, you know, love-related games. Because Valentine's is this month. So yeah, expect me to continue this maybe on like March or something. Anyway, let me just open up the game. How y'all doing tonight, by the way? Hope y'all doing well. Hello, Rike! Welcome, welcome! So I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna be doing this session. I know we have to go back to Kim's motor carriage, cause like, you know, the radio. I believe we have the lady on the other end of the phone like tracking something or whatever. So yeah, we're gonna have to get back to that. Anyway, sorry, I just switched to the game capture screen. Happy weekend, yeah! It's a Friday right now. Looking forward to the weekend. Okay, loading in, loading in. And since it's a weekend, if I go a little longer, it's not a problem. That's what I like. Okay, come on. Come on, let me in. Let me in. Also, last session, we got our gun back. That's awesome. Although I have no idea how attacking is gonna work in this game. I imagine it's gonna be like a dice roll or something. So maybe I should start leveling up some stats for that. I don't know. Something to think about, though, I guess. Well, wait, I don't even have bullets. That's right, I don't even have bullets yet. I don't know, I'll worry about it later. I'll just continue. Whew. Oh man, winning that 50-50 last time with the gun, or like trying to get the gun from Pigs, the lady, was so cool. It was hype. And I'm just about to sleep for this day. So let me do that.
It's comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest. Well,
I could try to remove the boot from the dead body, actually. But I don't think I have the stats for that. It's like a bunch of physique stuff that I don't think I have, if I recall correctly. Experience 2500. I don't really have any points to allocate, by the way. I'm just looking at these. Would it be physical instrument? I don't think I can get high enough for it to be good. Here, let me check. Fine. I'm curious. I'm just curious. Because I'm only alone at night. And it takes a while to get to night. So I'm just gonna peek in the fridge real quick. You know, the bear fridge that we store the body in. Thank God we can fast travel. Map information incomplete. Acquire a copy of the city. What? I can get more. Oh, that's interesting. Where would I get a map of this part then? Huh. Well, anyway, here it is. The fridge should be somewhere down here. And I still need a better pry bar, but I don't know where to get one. Yeah, here we are.
The bear's eyes are still glowing. The body is reluctant to let go of the boots, as though it were its last bit of dignity. Whatever you're planning to do, you need to do it before you catch pneumonia.
Oh, I don't do a check?
From deep inside the fridge.
Oh, Kim is gonna be so mad at us. Left?
It feels like the leg is going to come off along with the boot, but you're able to get the boot to move a centimeter or two.
How about the right
It's
one?
not completely useless. You're able to reveal a little more of the putrid polymer sock.
Alright, we're doing this.
Just relax. This is easy. This is happening.
I adjust him, maybe?
He's too heavy to move by yourself. A great mass of dead muscles, with hoarfrost covering his milky
I try
eyes.
to twist them off.
This is the right method.
Ooh, with rotting flesh. Ew.
Eventually, the boots come off, with nasty slices of polymer sock
Yucky
stuck
yuck.
to even bigger pieces of skin. and
The,
rotting flesh.
the people who are gonna analyze this in the police station are not gonna be happy with me. But you know what? They already hate me. Take stock?
Not good. Let's pin this on the bear. The ice bear tore up his legs with its
We
claws.
tampered with
As
the
for
body,
boots,
guys.
You can't possibly do anything with them until you've cleaned and disinfected them thoroughly.
Uh-huh.
Yes, these absolutely need to be washed before. The stink is incredible.
I don't know if I can get a room at the Whirling Rags tonight. Can I? I might have to pay for it earlier.
Didn't the Whirling have a kitchen?
Oh my god, don't tell me we're gonna... No! Are we gonna wash the boots with rotten flesh in the kitchen? No! Guard is gonna hate us! Oh, thank you very much for the head pat. Oh my god. I hope that worked. Did it work? I hope it worked. Okay. Oh my god! No! We're gonna wash the boots of from a corpse in the Whirling in Rags. It worked, don't worry, okay. Oh, thank you for coming, by the way. Oh no! We just started! I'm starting off with... I'm starting off with doing this, guys. Okay. What the hell? Oh my god. Wait, where are we doing this? What is this? What? What is this?
This industrial gas-powered stove has been used to prepare food for many hungry
Oh boy, what a wild time to join in.
There are several
Yep.
pots and pans on hand.
We don't need this, do we?
Getting the corpse residue
No!
out of these boots is going to require patience, and also a huge pot full of boiling water, soap, and white vinegar.
It's already bad enough you're gonna use the kitchen sink. Are you seriously gonna use the pot that they use to cook food? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna get fucking fired, aren't we? Oh my god. What am I doing? Check out the cleaning supplies.
There is a variety of soaps and bleaches in the cabinet to the left of the stove. There is also a bottle of white vinegar.
We don't need
in
the
cabinet
pots, surely.
next to the fridge. It's bad with those boots. Don't be stingy now.
No. Why do we have to? Kim is gonna kill us. This is how we lose our job. I'm speedrunning this game. I'm gonna get fired and this game over. There's no way there's any pertinent information from inside the boots. We literally just want the boots. That's it, isn't it? Harrier! Why are you like this? Some dish soap and...
The
Sure.
delicious smells of cheap soap and
Guard
vinegar
is gonna
waft
kill
up from
us.
the
We
pot.
are gonna be banned from this place.
All right now, chef. Light up the stove and boil them.
Let me check out the cookware first,
A
huh?
commercial pot draws your attention. It's very large.
We need to
gigantic
replace this
even.
pot. We
It
cannot
could
give
be
this
used
back
to
to
make
them.
enough stew to feed
We need to
an
dispose
entire
of this
city,
pot somehow.
and also
There's
to
no
boil a
way.
putrid pair of
We're
death
gonna-
boots.
We're gonna cause a fucking zombie apocalypse in this bitch. Or a plague. Dear God. I'm doing it.
The strong smell of vinegar forces you to step away from the pot. The water slowly comes to a boil.
I can't believe it. I put them in the pot. Oh, this is happening. We're boiling boots with rotten flesh in the kitchen pot. In a building that we don't even own. In a kitchen.
Strips of polymer fabric and human tissue separate from the lining of the boots. They float to the bubbling surface.
No. Ew.
The boots look cleaner.
We need
and
some
cleaner.
more.
Those bits of human flesh are beginning to look.
No.
You can smell it too.
You can smell it. No, that's not good. That means they can smell it.
Just like beef stew.
No. Get it. Get it out!
That's it, Chef. The boots are as clean as they're going to get.
No!
Steam, dense with the smell of strange meat, disappears into the vent
Dump
above
the
the
sock
stove.
and flesh stew and examine your new boots.
A pair of real beauties. The boots
This
are
is
shiny,
not
hot,
worth.
and reek of vinegar. Just perfect.
Please dispose of it, sterilize it, do whatever the hell you can. Guard! Don't even look at him, just go. Get out of here. We are not coming back to this place unless we have to. I have boots now. Kim is gonna kill us. Kim is gonna kill us. I was. What? -1 composure. That's shit. Let's do it before I put my foot down. Let's see. Screams are as light as feathers and a tad too big for you, but don't let them bother you. With these on, you look like some kind of future warrior, and they'll keep you safe if you accidentally shoot yourself in the foot. What do I have on? +1 composure. Kim is gonna kill us. I'm sorry, Kim. Why did I do that? I'm locking it in now. I could go back, but you know what? I will live with my choice. Oh shit, wait. What day is it? Is it still Wednesday? 8 hours. I don't know where I can see the current time. I guess I should go check on my dice. Sure. Not that far. I can't believe I just did that. Oh my god. This is like the type of fucking shenanigans you get into like a D&D game, except, you know, this is similar but not quite there, but you know what? It's on that level, you know what I mean? What did I do? I didn't even want the armor that badly, honestly. But
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
I came to pick mine up.
Very good. That will be 7 real for 1 custom die.
Okay, thank you. Oh, that's pretty. Yay.
1 universal die for Widow Untethered.
Look
It
at it.
feels icy. Just holding this die in your hand sends a jolt of cold down your spine. Through the dark resin, you make out a nugget of bone hewn from an alligator's jaw.
Oh, I can order another one if I wanted to. Cool. Okay, so we went from cooking some human meat to getting my die. Ah, look at that. This standard 24-sided role-playing die can be used to get results for several dice. It's made of alligator jawbone cast in acrylic resin. Wow. And embellished with frost motifs. Looks like a minuscule blizzard stuck in there. Note, look at the map tab in the journal to see which white checks have opened. Wait, what? 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 What do you mean? Did getting a die unlock something? What? I don't get it. These are found white chicks. Right. Not sure what I'm supposed to be looking for. Also, why is scrolling so weird? What? Just let me do that then. Huh? Did that unlock anything? I seriously don't know. I don't. Well, anyway, I mean, thank you for the die. It's probably just for flavor, but, you know. Let's see. Which white checks have opened? But, yeah, I don't notice anything new. It's a thing. Policeman cloak. I can't do that, apparently. Kim, medium. What? Wait. What does that mean? What? Why do I need a volition check with Kim? Uh-oh. Is he gonna be mad at us? Oh no. Maybe I should prepare some volition stats. Oh shit. Warded door. Where is that? I have no idea. Trash container. It's a lot to do. Mirror. What? Oh, is that like in my room? Ice cream maker. Physical instrument here. Yeah, I don't know, man. Let me see real quick if the ice cream maker thing is a what do you call it? A red check. Which means I can't do it again. Because if it's just a white check, which I think it might be actually, then I could attempt. Because I don't think I'm gonna be getting a good pry bar for a while. So like I might as well. Shit, where's the way? Here it is. Wait. Wait, yeah, that's right. The ice cream machine is in the next room. That's right. Okay. We're sticking with our decision. I wonder how this is gonna affect what ending we get. With the boots, I mean. I feel so bad. I can't believe I did that shit.
This orange machine is buzzing like an... You slip your finger. No. This is going to need something else. Some kind of super pry bar.
I know, but like,
if you
what?
want to try again...
Equip the pry bar.
I'm just gonna try. If it's okay. Let's see. Clothes. I need the physical instrument. No, don't use that. Let's see. Do I have anything for it? I think I have it as high a level as I can get, unfortunately. I only have 2 for physique. So, my limit is very low. Oh. Okay, do any of you subtract from physical instrument? No. No, you don't. Okay. Is it a white
this
check?
orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine.
It is a white check.
It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
What? Check it out. It says a +1 standard anti-whirl die. I get a bonus from my die? That's weird. I mean, shit, I can try it. I'm going to sleep anyway.
The ice
Yeah, I
squeaks
figured.
beneath the pry bar. You think you've got the bar jammed in there pretty well, but the lid simply won't budge.
What is
You
this?
see the pry bar's metal handle bending right before your very eyes. That's a good pry bar, but this ice cream maker is frozen shut.
Yeah,
It
I
takes
don't know
an
where I would
advanced
get
tool
that.
to get it open. Some kind of super pry bar. You have no idea where to get one.
Well, hey, worth a shot.
Sooner or later, you will stumble upon a tool mighty enough. Then we will know what's in this
Alright.
mysterious ice cream maker.
If you say so. Sure. What is... Volition. Oh, that's right. I should stock up on Volition. Kim's probably gonna fucking yell at us. If he finds out, which he will, he'll find out. Because who else is gonna fucking take off the boots of that body? Like, literally, of course it's gonna be a fucking Harrier. Oh. Okay, I'm stacked up on Volition. And now, I will go to sleep. Did I... Oh. Oh, wait, what else do I need? Oh. Helmet? Maybe. Maybe the helmet. Okay, let me see my checks. There's... Knick-knack stand. What? Where? Where is that? Backyard wall. Did I unlock something here? Wait. What do you mean? No, we've been there. We've been here. But I mean, I'll go back there, I guess. We have to take the long way around. Okay. Not gonna talk to Kuno. I don't think there's anything I can really converse with him about right now. So we have to go the long way around. And which is like here or here-ish? Or is it too far? No. This is it, right? Yeah, I think this is it. I'm still carrying the pry bar. I wanna put my bag back on. Shit. That's the apartments. What is this? Someone's washing dishes? Wait. Someone's in there? Hello?
The door is closed
Oh.
again. Nothing to do here anymore. You hear someone inside, walking from room to room.
Can't
Whoever
we knock?
lives here must be back home.
Can we knock?
The door is you
No.
hear
Okay. Fine. Worth a shot. What was that? What is this? What? Backyard wall. Backyard wall. What backyard? Okay. I don't know what backyard you're talking about, because this is a backyard, but I don't think there's a wall to analyze. Is there? Curious. This one?
just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Oh. Okay, we'll put on some conceptualization stuff if we can. Let me see. Conceptualization. Do I have anything? I believe it's a white check anyway. So we could just try again later. Oh, this one helps. This one also helps. Wow. Alright, that's cool. This one... Okay, that's it. Okay, let's try.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here. You
Aww,
have no clue.
we had such high
It's
odds.
just a wall. So many walls all over Martinez. Weather-worn, cracked. They're
Oh, I could
practically
level it up if I wanted to, but I have it like super high already. I don't need to. It's fine. It's just a wall. Okay, what was I wearing before? I was wearing the armor. And bow tie? No, that's not right. Oh wait, no, I wanted this on. I had a different jacket. It was probably that one, if I had to guess. Yeah, that seems right. Backyard. Okay, so if the backyard wall was there, the knick-knack stand is down? Seems to be below that. Knick-knack stand. Oh, it's probably not open anyway, though, is it? I really wish there was a marker for where I am, like, actually. See? Backyard wall there. Knick-knack stand is... What is that? It looks like it's... Let's see. This looks like the bookstore, maybe? And then the whirling is... Or is this the whirling? This looks like the whirling. So... That's backyard wall. Never mind. But yeah, knick-knack stand is like... Where is that? Is it by the harbor? I'm really curious as to what that is. Can't help but explore for a little bit. Huh. Knick-knack stand. Is it somewhere here? That's just freed. Where is it? Oh, no one's out this late. Okay. Oh, someone's up there. I think it's the big dude. What is this again?
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. The windows, fumes of
Never mind. What? Okay. Knick-knack stand. I feel like I would have noticed it by now because I've walked by this area so many times. I just don't see it. What is it? Nah, fucking hell. I think I'm just gonna sleep. Get to the next day. Kim.
It's getting cold.
Enter. Okay, let's sleep. Let's sleep.
The bed is comfort. Across the room, the heating system hums its soft lullaby. The mattress feels soft and sheets warm. It only takes you moments for the world to fall away.
Go to sleep.
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street. Recorded in you. Forever. On Faraday.
Spinning in eternity.
On and on it goes. For untold hours. At the disco where you first
Am I
asked her
remembering
to
my
dance.
ex?
Rising. Rising. Above the dark curvature. The great wingspan of sleep. Studded with stars. Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time. The last time. The smoke in her mouth. The plotted flowers. The faces turning, changing.
What is it?
It's the world, Harry boy. And you're made of it.
One hell of a dream we're having.
Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. You can never forget this shit.
The rain. The colors. The voices.
All stuck on loop. Whirling, spitting out words and images. You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers. Collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless keepsakes. Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
That's right. I am an agent of the world.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother man?
For the money, baby.
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
I'm just looking out for my economic self-interest. I mean, sure, I'll unlock a thought.
There he goes again. He's a real political
I'm really not,
animal,
but I
oh,
just want to
Harry.
see what the thought will do.
He still doesn't see that it's the world changing around him. He's got no idea what he's in for.
Feel the pillow under my cheek.
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
God, I really wonder how this voice actor voice acted this. Like, God, that sounds like it hurts your throat.
You can do it. is nothing. Do it for the city. Go. Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all
Okay.
together.
I'm waking
Solve
up
the world.
to ash and
One
dust.
conversation at a time.
Mm-hmm. You good, Harry?
Hey, Moneymouth. Indrak, the impeccable hustler provider of the 7th generation. It's showtime with Savvy.
Are we finally gonna solve the lynching?
What? No, screw that shit show. You're at the center of this one. Come on down, contestant. You're about to make some money.
Money?
That's right. It's time to stop
Oh,
muttering
because we
about
pursued
your
thought. Is this
economic
happening?
self-interest and actually do something about it. Yeah, I heard you back there. What the hell was that?
Superstar talk? Don't try to keep up with me and my vast dreams.
Superstar talk? Good one, hustler. Gotta keep the dream alive. But it's not really showing up in your net worth yet, is it? And it's what? Day 2, 3, 4?
It's day 4.
It's day 4.
Yep.
If we're counting days since the event.
I wonder if it would say the actual day if, like, you know, maybe if I was in day 5, would it say day 5?
Listen,
Curious.
if you really want to make it in the big leagues, you need to reconceptualize your entire portfolio. Collecting tear and moaning about taxes is not going to cut it. You need to become a millionaire. Now, how do you become a millionaire?
I give up.
Of course you don't.
I don't know how to make
You've
millions.
never even been close to a sum with more than 3 zeros. Let's face it, you've been on a years-long losing streak. But Savvy's got your back.
Uh-huh.
Savvy's going to book you a charter flight with 80 birds of prey on board. To a land where the streets are paved with Krugerrands and fixed income securities.
Sure.
You'll try again, but this time with money. You'll win her back. Are you in?
With whom back?
The
Win whom?
spirit of ultra-liberalism.
Oh.
Your charm, your spin, your winning hand.
Sure. I've hustled. I've grinded. Show me the millions.
Attaboy. Welcome to the final grind. Here we operate with money on a much higher level than the ordinary citizen. We feed it back into the machine. Stop saving. Start spending. Become a patron. Let's start by getting you into the interesting. Are we speaking of visual art or something more conceptual?
I'm an artist myself.
Once we brought in the millions, you can be a tree log for all I care. But
Are we looking
first,
for a painting?
stop thinking of it that way. What is this? The turn of the century? Don't listen to this
So
fool.
what?
It's not about the artists. It's about the buyers. You can't hang
The dance music?
is a pet project.
How about
No,
Cindy?
you're right. She has the poise of a struggling artist. Very tangible. Go and support her like the
What?
state never could.
What am I doing? What is this? I thought I was just gonna get a thought, not a quest line. I'm gonna be their patron? I don't know if this is actually gonna make me money. Hang on. Let me just save. I don't think I'm gonna make millions. I don't know how much I would even have to spend. Hi.
Yes?
Wait. Wasn't there a volition check with you? Oh, it's not unlocked. Oh, I didn't have to prepare volition. What am I doing? Then I can place that with my drama tie again. Okay, so I guess I'll go to your motor carriage. Call the woman. Oh, what the? Hello?
That's one brutal motor carriage.
If I were a real skull now, I'd jack it, paint it in palm tree livery, then bottom light it neon style.
A snazzy, shit-ripped skullmobile like this would make a fine trophy.
The fuck are you
We could,
doing?
like, hang fucking shrunken heads from the
hello?
side mirrors. Cops' heads. Scary tribal shit.
Yeah, tribal shit. A cop carriage
Excuse
like
me?
this would have proper skull value.
While I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you right there. The RCM takes threats directed at its property seriously.
It's just theoretical work, Copper. No basis in reality.
What are the skulls?
If we were certified
Gang?
skulls right now,
Are they
Skulls.
part of
Now
the
there's a strong
freaking Madras
organizational
network?
title.
Who are you?
I can tell you who we're not, cop. We're not snitches or skulls.
Well, you kind of just...
which is not to say that the skulls are bitches and on the contrary.
You guys suck.
The part of this presentation you want to take home with you, cop man, is we're not part of the skulls yet.
Okay then, let's indulge in some intellectual exchange. These young men seem eager to share their beliefs.
Who are the skulls?
You don't know? What kind of cop are you?
It's not a question. Don't get into it.
No, I really
The
don't.
skulls are the most vicious gang of the Besmet.
Oh, they are a gang. I was right.
Besmetine, or the Besmeti, the Immortals, are West River Sholian crime syndicates.
The nastiest bunch of psychos ever. Jacking carriages and getting into high-speed chases.
Possessing an infinite amount of fuck-all swagger, infamous for their non-verbal modus operandi.
They usually occupy the burnt-out
Oh.
quarter in Jamrock.
Oh, he knows.
Or you
Okay.
can find them loitering around their brightly painted bottom-lighted vehicles.
I can't wait to become a skull. Bottom lights are wretched aggressive.
What's with the jackets?
What about them?
I actually forget about
Mhm.
it. Cindy? Is she a skull?
Oh yeah, Cindy's a right
Oh,
proper
what?
skull.
Yeah, a true artist of the future.
Oh.
Just like Arno van Eyck.
Huh.
By the way, if you see Cindy, give her our regards.
Sure.
For all their nihilistic posturing, these young men are not lacking in youthful idealism.
They just want to be cool
The
kids.
lieutenant on your left is unusually lenient toward them.
Are you into melodic dance music?
Oh man, yeah. We're not fucking kids, man.
Oh shit, they're also into that?
Be wary of the abyss.
Why?
It's a threat. An impotent threat of violence.
Okay. I just want to talk about music.
That's right. You should back off and let silence rule supreme.
This is ridiculous. Boys, do you know why the gang is called Skulls?
Yeah. The skull symbolizes the embrace of death and nothingness, present in all of us. The vehicle of our future operations. Death and nothingness.
They're called Skulls because when you are shot dead in the middle of the street,
Oh,
the skull
hardcore.
is the only part the stray dogs want to eat.
Just trust me and follow my lead.
Okay. So, want to feed the dogs?
No reply. The blonde rebel scratches his chin, deliberately not focusing his gaze on anything. The other one shuffles uncomfortably, nevertheless continuing to steal glances at the lieutenant's motor carriage.
Anyway, enough about the scullery then.
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about the murder?
Murder?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, sure. We'll gladly tell you everything we know about it. It was a man.
Yeah.
Also, he was hanged.
Anything else?
He was hanged from a tree.
Yeah, I mean...
So, I guess everyone
duh.
just knows about that part, huh?
These punks don't know anything.
Yeah.
Let's just move along.
Hey, stop right there. How does one know anything?
Ah, this sounds like epistemology, a field so occupied by thought that it begins to question thought itself.
I know that you don't know shit.
Exactly. How can one know shit? For example, how can one be sure that there
Oh my
truly
god,
is
we're
a body
going
hanging
all
behind us?
philosophical. We saw it.
What if it's art? Or just a mere specter?
We touched it.
Maybe it's true. The hanged man is merely a prop in a performance. We are the audience, and the artist is hiding somewhere in the dark.
I mean, that could be the case, sure, brilliant.
No reply. The blonde rebel scratches his chin, deliberately not focusing his gaze.
That's
on
not the
anything.
right voice line.
He looks
well,
very
anyway,
uncomfortable.
talking with you has definitely been something. Well, anyway, I guess we're doing our police business in front of these dudes. Sure. Let me quick save.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox,
Radio.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
So, did you find out more about the owner of the armored boots?
Sorry, sir. I still haven't heard back from the database people.
Ah.
Try calling again later. Is
Later.
there anything else like 57?
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
Okay, well. Not ready yet, huh? Then... Oh, okay, it's like a lot later in the afternoon. Alright. Do I really have to buy these? Send victim's body to processing. Should I do it? All corpse-related tasks. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Civilian... I could do that stuff, I guess. I don't know if I should spend my money on being a patron. I barely even earn enough. Like, I'm lucky I don't have to pay for a room in the Whirling anymore. Yes. Would sending the body, like, majorly progress the story, maybe? And then I could unlock new areas? I don't know. What am I thinking of doing? Shoot. Find a way into the secret passage. Cafeteria. Need to find a way into the cafeteria, huh? And how do I get up here? I want to talk to you, but I don't know how to get up there. Thing. What mirror? I don't know, man. Warded door. Measure head. Knick-knack stand. I still have not found whatever this is. Huh. Is this underground? Is the knick-knack stand underground? I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know what to do. I guess I could do the fast mid shit. Got nothing better to do. Oh, maybe I could peek and see if the bookstore has a map of the other area. Let me try. I have some money on me. Let's see. Maps.
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin. The maps look old and faded. This large map displays Ozon, Laurenti, disintegrating into mathematics. In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou. You can, on 850, the ocean breaks up connections that you have little idea. Perhaps they are gods. Several the maps.
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez
Oh,
is
that's
quite
right.
valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 9. Yes, yes. Are you?
That's right. And forgot I couldn't buy those.
Shelves filled to the brim.
I don't want to see what happens if I try and buy a board game.
A small mountain of colorful
Yeah, the
board
world game.
boxes. There are
If say so, but you better stay away from those immoral occult rituals.
Interact. Can I actually play it? A high pastoral fantastic populaire board game, illustrated with bucolic vistas and featuring odd-looking humanoid creatures. It's the 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplements module. It can't be played without the main game.
Large letters on the front form a title, Wirral. The colorful box is illustrated with bucolic vistas. The cover art also features odd-looking humanoids, some short, some taller, some with pointy ears, others with ephemeral wings.
Let me examine it.
Text underneath the title in smaller typeface reads, 3rd edition, Mega Setting Supplements module. The side panel adds a sword and sorcery adventure board game with new maps and miniatures.
Look at the back.
A blurb on the back reads, tired of the tedium and toil of modern life? Escape to Wirral. Leave behind e-solas and nations with their petty squabbles. Discard electricity, magnets, and boring technological widgets. Succumb to a world of high pastoral fantastique. Unleash your imagination and create an adventure of endless possibilities. Discover the terrible secret threatening Wirral. Can your band of adventurers save the world?
Yeah, we're ready to take on this challenge.
Exactly. That's the spirit. All you have to do is read an intricate rule book,
Yeah.
study an assortment of maps, unfold the illustrated game board, and start rolling dice.
Roll the dice.
In no time, you could be romping through grasslands with low-level characters, hunted by Iskala riders, or battling unspeakable monsters in endless dungeons fraught with danger and despair, conjuring up forceful magics to aid your quest. Don't forget heated arguments escalating to physical confrontation with your friends. And most importantly, never forget to rage quit if the dice don't go your way.
Can I open it?
You pry open the box. Inside you find
Oh hey, I get a free die.
a small booklet, a 24-sided die, and a little plastic figurine.
Look at the die.
It's made from some sort of wood and has been decorated with peculiar plant motifs. You don't know much about dice, but this one looks pretty damn fancy.
Take it.
You place the die into your pocket.
Hey.
It's always good to have
Nice.
luck on your side.
Look at the map.
A reprint of a crude hand-drawn map. The top left corner reads, Lands of Wirral. The map
Wirral.
features both small villages and mid-sized towns with odd names, in addition to meadows, forests, hills, lakes, and seas, also with odd names. It doesn't seem to correspond with anything you've seen thus far. It's not a very helpful map.
I'm sure it is for the game. Look at the booklet.
A quick guide to the magical races of
Oh.
Wirral. Create your own hero, choosing from any of these completely unique and fantastical backgrounds. The options are in order of importance. The Welkin, the Tweog, the humans, the fairy folk, and the pygmies.
Read about the Welkin.
The Welkin, tall, lithe, and graceful, with long flowing hair and pointy ears.
So basically
They're known
elves.
for being powerful magic users, but can also hold their own in a brawn-driven fight. The Welkin come with a variety of exciting sub-races. High Welkin, Forest Welkin, Lake Welkin, and Snow Welkin. But if
Yeah,
you're
they're
not
definitely
feeling
elves.
experimental, a basic Welkin will always do.
Read about the Dwarger.
A grand race of industrious mountain people.
Dwarves.
They're short, stout, and muscular, and enjoy digging for gold and other precious minerals. They're also well versed in the art of combat, where they prefer to use axes and hammers. The Tweog also come in a few different
Dweog.
sub-races.
Dweog.
Hill Tweog,
Dweog.
Shield Tweog, and Dark Tweog.
Read about the humans.
They're just humans. What else is there to tell? They're average in all stats, and jacks of all trades.
Read about the fairy folk.
A very small race of flying people, known for being mischievous, full of trickery. They often lure people into their magical traps. There are no sub-races for the fairies.
Read about the pygmies.
The least popular of the Wirral races, the pygmies, are short, rotund, and dim-witted. Pygmies live in small villages made of shoddy wooden dwellings. They spend most of their days tilling the earth and smoking their pipes. There are no sub-races for the pygmies.
Look at a figurine.
You see a man in ragged clothes, wearing a lopsided hat and wielding some sort of a firearm.
Huh, interesting. A communard.
That doesn't sound very warlike.
It is not.
We're all like,
The communards are not a part of the game setting.
oh,
I guess someone misplaced it during the packaging process.
does it mean we can't play?
I have a feeling the figurines are more there to set the scene than
Well, that
anything else.
sucks. I take it, I
You pick the
guess.
figurine up by the base to meet your gaze. The little
Oh, is that
plastic
where there
man
are figurines
stares
in the
back
pawn
at you,
shop? Could I use
his
something
face
else for the game,
contorted
maybe?
into a disturbing shout. Then you pocket it. A
Okay.
colorful box with the title, We're Out.
So I don't even get to play it? But I want to play it. Oh, it's a supplements module. Where is the main game then? E70 Snakewood. Have I opened more white checks? Huh? I don't see anything new. I don't get why it tells me to do that. Well, what else
A
is here?
small mountain of
Wonderful board games. Browbritter is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while. Then you're a lucky man.
Anyway.
For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building
What about
game
all
with
these
lousy
royalties?
auras there. No, role-playing games are popular. I've heard they turn people into a...
an endless variety. There's also a large hardbound tome. Books in a board game section. There's a box that says, Wirral, 3rd edition mega settings. That price is steep, but then it's the 3rd edition mega setting supplement, so it makes sense.
You know, I spent a bunch of money. It didn't give me much, but I'll stick with my decision. So now I only have 36 to my name, but it's fine. We'll keep it, I guess. Is that a mistake? Maybe. Okay, we were doing something. Right, yes. We have to go here. I don't know where we would get a map for this area, if any. Anyway, we need to check the... I believe it's the upper left trap? Or the cryptid, the phasmid. So it's like somewhere here-ish. Okay, we're going there, slowly. And this is where we saw pigs last night. Trap should be up there. Alright, come on. I really want to find the murder weapon, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that. We might have to send the body, fortunately.
The trap stands empty near the locust.
At least the
dazed
locusts.
from being transported. They're not really going to get.
Good, now that's done. When do you think we will return to our impending apocalypse of a murder investigation?
I mean, if we can find the gun.
Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical question.
Okay. Report to Lena in the whirling. Oh, we have to move a bit so we can TP. Okay. I've looked basically everywhere here, right? Because I just don't know where I would find the gun.
All the traps are stopped.
Yeah, okay. Just waiting until I can get to a point where I can teleport. It's not accessible? Oh, it's not. Okay. This is conceptualization. Oh wait, no, it's visual calculus. Okay, I can try to equip something for that. Let's see. Visual calculus. Do any of these interfere with that? No. Okay. Then I'll wear as much as I can for that. That stat point's pretty high. Visual calc. That's a minus. Don't worry that. Okay, that's all I can do.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, unable to
Oh,
piece together
come
the
on.
big
That's the
picture
second
just
time I
now.
failed an
There's a
80%
hole
odds
in
thing
there.
today.
A scattering of bullet holes.
Man. Okay. I'll put these back on. Well, damn, that's... How do I get here? I really want to go here, but I don't know how. You'd think you can open this, but you can't. Can't even interact. Huh. Why is it locked? Can I probably can't go in there, can I? Okay. Oh, I have to take the long way around, okay. Alright, let me just watch y'all go then. That's just a trap. And y'all are going all the way around for me. I like that you have the option to double click and they just run to wherever you click. It's nice. Was do be weird sometimes. Okay, now can I... No. How close do I have to be to the village? I just want to go back. Here? Yes, here. Okay. Gotta go back to Lena. Lena.
Hello, dear.
Oh, he's not here. Yeah, where's Morel?
Thank you for doing that, dear. Morel still isn't feeling well.
Oh.
I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some rest. I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him.
Yeah, it's probably for the best. It's awfully cold out there in those reeds.
I'm sorry, dear. You've had to drudge through them so many times. Such is field work. A young person's game, as they say.
Her voice is shaky. What is going on here?
So, who's gonna check the traps?
Morel will eventually, or we'll talk Gary into going back out, perhaps.
The lieutenant stares at his shoe, caked in mud. He doesn't say anything.
Alright. Good luck.
I absolutely understand, sweetie. It's for the best, believe me. And thank you for everything you've done for us, truly.
Very strange. You get the sense she wouldn't have let you do this, even if you did volunteer.
Oh.
Why?
You know, what's wrong? Seem different.
Different? How?
Not... You seem to have given up.
I'm in doubt, sweetie. That's all.
You're in doubt?
Everyone is now and then.
About what?
It's, a strange feeling. I haven't really told this to anyone, but you are a police officer. Do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that? A story? Or a dream?
Hunching her shoulders now. She seems even smaller than she is. Like a sad young girl.
Seeing the Insulindian Phasmid was just a story I used to tell people.
What?
I didn't really think about whether it was real or not.
But Morel told me you'd seen it. You also told me.
Morel's so proud of it. He always tells everyone.
So are you saying you made it up?
No, at least I don't think I did, but Morel was so eager to believe my story was evidence of the Phasmid's existence, that I'm some queen of the cryptozoologists. That, And for years, his belief made me believe too.
That I am a queen, an extraordinary witness to grace.
But now, we're both getting old, and he's still working himself sick out in those reeds looking for it. But what if I was just wrong? I think I was.
The lieutenant opens his notebook, but doesn't write anything.
I hope this works.
An acorn
Okay, that
is not
worked.
the same as the tree.
Cool.
That requires time, diligence, and care.
And I need something good here.
All qualities these two seem to share in abundance.
Wrong or not, your relationship with Morel isn't just about Phasmid.
But it is. We've spent years searching for the Phasmid, hunting it together. Without it, what are we? Just another pathetic old couple. If I hadn't led him down this path, he could have a steady job lecturing at a university.
You know, this reminds you of the Pericanassian theory of love. In essence, love is a relay out of death. Generation by generation, our love remains in our progeny. Lay some of that on her.
Sure.
Oh, sweetie, I don't think the Pericarnassians were thinking of people in my situation. I was a paraplegic before we met. He didn't know before I arrived, on our first date. If I weren't the queen of the cryptozoologists, if I didn't tell him that story...
She has to swallow to relax her throat. It's keeping her from talking.
I say nothing.
I've wasted enough of your time with this drama. I really must go before I start crying and waste more of it. My point is, the Insulindian Phasmid probably does not exist. And you were right to put your bug-chasing days behind you.
Thing is, you're not sure if you made it up either.
I'm not sure of anything. Sometimes I still see it, you know. The real memory. Not the memory of the memory, but it's so hard to tell the two apart.
Yeah.
Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome with Gary.
Careful out there, Lena.
You too, sweetie. Thank you for everything, truly. Even though it turned out to be a
waste of time. A lie. A fool's hope. Say her lips moving in silence.
Oh.
Like that, she drives off.
Oh, she just goes.
Putters quietly as she gets to the doors.
Gas engine?
Pushes them open.
I thought she was on
Outside,
a
the cold,
manual
coastal wind
wheelchair.
blows.
We should go too.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I could have done more, but I'm kind of tired of the cryptid thing. Victim's tattoos. Authority, huh? I don't have much of that. But I suppose I could attempt it. Let's see. I'm just gonna... I mean, I could try it. Just checking what else will give me authority. If anything. That's it. That's all I got. Let me just double check. Is there anything subtracting authority? I don't think so, but I might as well check. Nope. Oh wait, yes. You. The heck? Should replace you with... That's not gonna help much. How about... I don't know, I like logic. How about this? There, I have +3 authority. I don't know, maybe it'll count for something.
It's you again.
Oh.
What is it?
It's a different intro. Huh. Whoa.
As you look around this room full of sweaty men.
Oh my god,
staring,
that actually worked.
Drinking, spitting out tobacco. Does this look familiar?
Where have I seen this before?
You believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively,
Oh my god, I can't believe we actually are
sitting
establishing
on
authority with
desks,
Titus.
talking shit and wasting time.
I get it, Titus. You guys really are the authority around here.
Huh?
You must be. You're just like real cops. Drinking beer and sitting around with your dicks in your hand.
You got a problem with beer now?
Not quite there yet. Push on.
Oh no. Okay, which one of these would work? Can't save here. Push on. No, I'm also a big fan of beer. And jerking off instead of helping people.
You saying we don't help people? I've been doing this job for 10 years. Martinez was a dump before we put this outfit together.
They don't know, man. They weren't here. We had 3 shootings a week, kids dead, fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations on the graffito removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick.
Huh?
Just don't antagonize him. You have this already.
Don't antagonize. It's not about who did it. It's about the victim. She needs help.
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms.
Ooh.
You wanna help her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you help her. But you treat her with respect. If you don't, if you question her, harass her, a freight train of pain, buddy.
Wait. Is that the woman who wouldn't go here anymore? So it wasn't because of Gart? Maybe she was the victim.
What is her name?
Like the one that called or something.
Claudia, I'm on due.
Claudia?
She's staying here.
We met her!
Bags, a real pretty one. Silvery.
She's like up top.
Blonde. That's
It was her! She's irrelevant! To the case. Claudia Mando.
Shit. The girl. The girl upstairs? That can't be her. She knows you drank so hard you forgot you were a cop.
What? Oh no. Claudia!
Yeah. Blonde. Tall.
I can't keep my cool. I don't have my composure shit on right now. Yeah, I figured.
Add cool after the victim's name. With your eyes bulged.
I don't understand what's so cool here.
Nothing. We just have a few more questions.
Whatever you do not tell him you know her.
Yeah.
That would sound off, calm, normal. Try to forget this little hiccup.
So, when was that?
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what?
It would help if we establish a timeline.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know. I need another beer.
Here you go, boss.
So what's your relationship with the mercenary?
There was no fucking relationship. He raped her.
Was like that karaoke incident all over again.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
Okay, anyway, thank you. We'll talk.
Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
Yep, I'm gonna take off now. It's a good thing I got the extra morale. Oh. Let me take off my authority shit. I'm gonna wear some empathy stuff. Something tells me I might need it. What does this give? Reaction speed, suggestion. It's not bad. Let me just see what stats these do. Any empathy, maybe. Feel like it would be good for this situation. Empathy, empathy. Put yourself in a place of me. Okay, that's good. What else? Is that it? Okay, that's it. Let's save there. Titus, you were told to be cool. Let's go upstairs or something, huh? Yeah. Let's talk here. So.
Officer, what was that?
You made us sweating and fidgeting when you mentioned her name?
Yes.
I think I know that woman.
The victim? Is there something I should know before we talk to her?
Whatever you do, don't say the first thing.
That is so bad. No, I don't think you did. No. I met her in the hallway after I woke up.
Understood. You were not in good shape on Monday.
She knows I didn't remember being a cop.
Okay, that's manageable.
She knows I did some pretty crazy stuff before I passed out. That I partied hard. And not very mental healthily.
So she overheard you? Or did you party together?
She overheard me listening to music and doing weird things from her room. It's the one next to yours.
Anything else?
I asked her where we are, what city this is, maybe even what year, or something like that.
That's your interrogation technique. Anything else?
Nothing.
We'll be alright, Lieutenant. This is nothing.
Oh, thank you for the head pat.
You feel fortified by his assurance.
Aww, look at that. Our partner healed some morale for us. That's so nice.
Is it though? Nothing? You're still in for a
bumpy
ride here. Try not to mess it up.
I'll sure try. Is she gonna answer?
The door is closed.
Who is it?
Oh.
Tired. Control.
She's here.
This is the police. Can we come in?
Come on up. The door is open. I'm drying my hair.
Okay.
Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere. You could snoop around before going up.
So this one room leads upstairs. All the way to the rooftop. Wow. Hotel bill calcs. Woman's clothes. I'll snoop around. That's what I do. Investigation.
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked, one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there.
Look at the medications.
Pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
It's quite a collection in here.
Anything of note?
Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotvaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how.
Well, this is the one time I would like our electrochemistry to help.
Nothing.
Okay, and of course it doesn't
the
help.
Further you
the
look,
one
the
time.
More arcane it gets.
Is this a white check?
You don't know what the rest of this stuff does.
Oh.
Pill bottles
Maybe I could try
rattle
again.
like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads Nacra. Nacra. This is used to treat opioid overdoses. Always handy to have around.
Nacra. Okay.
The lieutenant glances at the rows of pills, then at the door. You could say he's on the lookout.
Toothbrush?
It's been used quite a lot, but not for scrubbing blood.
Okay, wait. Let me see if I can electrochemistry this shit. I have more. I have more stuff for that. I'm pretty fucking sure. I just don't wear them, because, like, I don't usually want that stat on me. Because it makes electrochemistry thoughts, like, appear. Like, the little dots sometimes. And it's just like, oh, do drugs. But it's like, no, I don't wanna. Ah, that's a lot of stuff for electrochemistry. Wait, what did these give? Oh, these already give +1. Can we try this?
This medicine cabinet is stocked with drugs, plus an old...
Shoot. I guess I could put a skill point into it right now. But I don't like how high we have this stat, but... I mean, we need it right now, don't we? Damn. I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it.
This medicine cabinet is stocked a bright
There we
orange
go.
bottle with Preptide stamped on it. In sunny,
Preptide?
happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for.
Don't
Your
pocket
palms
it.
begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container.
Anyway, what's so exciting about this orange bottle?
Man.
Oh.
Just what you were looking
Hey, I
for.
see Preptide.
A euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine. Prescription speed.
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking preppy.
No. Well, now that just felt like a waste of a skill point. Logic... I don't know. I'll live with it. It's whatever. I'll level it up again. Let me put back on my usual gear, though. What glasses did I like? This... I think it's this one. Then for the shirt is fine. The gloves. These are my gloves. And my shoes. Oh wait, no. I was wearing this for empathy. That's right. Wasn't I wearing a shirt for empathy? Shit. I just want to make sure I have enough empathy in me before I go up there. Just double checking. Ah, that's right. That's why I was wearing those glasses. Okay, I'm glad I checked them. Okay, anything else? Doesn't seem like it. We can... Yeah, let's go up. Ooh, what's this? Hastily made bed. Oh, what's this? Why? Why is this highlighted?
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
Run my finger across it.
Smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges. But the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips,
okay.
No hairline fractures. Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface.
This window was recently replaced.
Looks like it, yes.
Okay. Interesting. Oh. What's this? Okay, what's this?
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air. You catch a single white flower between your fingers. The rest fly off into the wind.
Okay, that was random, but sure, yay!
The young woman looks at the Maybell in your hand, just a glance, then takes a drag of her cigarette. The lieutenant gives you an acknowledging little nod.
Well, I'm glad I caught it, I guess. That was random, but I'm glad I passed the check.
Welcome to the roof.
Thank you.
Her hair is still slick from the shower. Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Nice view you got here.
It's much nicer now.
Where the dead body used to hang, clearly visible from the roof, but no longer.
Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
There is something in her light brown eyes, a sadness, when she thinks about the death of that man.
You mentioned a cleaning lady. I think I need one.
Oh, yes. Legends of room number 1 have
Oh,
made their way
no.
around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
Disco Infernum.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit.
I got an achievement,
Because of
Hyperstellar
the
Law Official.
Infernum.
Oh man, it's so close to the title of the game. That's great.
I'm Kim
Disco
Kitsuragi.
Infernum. Is that
I'm
the
a detective
sequel
from
that
Precinct
takes place in hell?
57. I believe you have already met my colleague from Precinct 41.
Have I ever? This is the biggest fan of ostentatious
Oh
orchestrations
my
I've
God.
seen in my life. And I have seen a few. Oh yeah. Life gets hard, but we go on.
The chorus of the 31st
Oh.
single, megaphoning the entire human race, instills you with the fuck it all swagger that prompts one to plow into grannies on your morning stroll.
Got it pretty hard in me when I go on.
I can see that. I'm glad all this onward going has brought you to me.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there.
Mm-hmm.
The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Huh. I see.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult.
What's this wildflower?
She looks at the dried petals in your palm, then lightly touches one with her fingernail. Chipped white polish covers the nail. It's long and sharp, like a mini dagger. The petal crumbles on contact.
Pretty. Looks like a dried maybell. Is that the one you caught? Sambo style?
Why was it there?
Why was there a flower on the roof?
Oh.
I don't know, officer. Because of the wind?
I guess.
Or an admirer?
I don't know if she would appreciate that being a victim.
She watches you pocket the petals, then closes her eyes as she breathes in the cigarette fumes.
They tell us you've been through what's your... Okay, what should I do? What did myself say? Suggestion. Ask something else first, okay? What's your name for the record?
Clausier Amandu.
Okay.
Same name.
Clausier
that Titus gave
Amandu.
you.
Got
Like
it.
her accent, it sounds Oranese. Her birthmarks also signal Oranje. You don't know why, but Oranese girls tend to come speckled with them.
And are you from Oranje?
Right, sir. Vredefort, Republic of Oranje. I guess you could say I am an Oranese expatriate.
Wasn't the tattoo on the hanged man an Oranese map of the waterways?
Oh,
The
interesting.
thought begins to form in your head, then dissipates. Something for later.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
Okay, I think I'll
The record.
do that on...
So
I think that's
official.
enough for the record. A, nice room you got?
Yeah. It's pretty deluxe.
The window's new?
It is.
The lieutenant makes a note in his notebook. He finds the answer unsatisfying.
So, what are you doing here in the Whirling Rags?
I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
Why here?
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol?
In the Whirling.
Because it's the funkiest building in Martinez. And because all the other buildings are bombed to heaven. I'm wintering.
How long have you...
About 4 months.
Here, wait.
Here in the
In
Whirling. I
Martinez.
heard this is where washed up go has been things go.
Understood.
Funky town. I'm wintering.
Can I ask
About 4 months
Revachol?
here in the world. I always wanted to see the only city in the world in the worst time of the year. It's a tourist thing.
This is by far not the only reason she's here, and she isn't really hiding it either.
You have quite the... Should we tell her? Yeah, about the questions.
Okay.
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke.
They tell us you've been through something difficult.
Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean?
Were you assaulted?
By sexually assaulted, you mean raped?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
A little bit. But,
She
you know,
sounds
you get to
positively
decide that.
buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered.
Not that early.
She looks around. The sun has risen over the sea. People are rushing to work below.
It is. It's murderously early. I'm amazed I'm awake. Why am I even awake?
So, were you?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him.
Oh, okay.
By him, she must mean the victim.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
Okay.
It's all very organic. Her mannerisms, her movements. If she's acting, she's quite gifted. By they, she means the Hardy Boys.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but
What?
I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe.
Oh.
It was clear the latter would
That's
be
interesting.
spicier.
Titus asked you to spice things up for us?
Pretty much.
Huh.
Warming them.
What? So, how did the Hardy Boys know you?
They're frequent guests. Downstairs. They have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now.
How'd you meet?
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
There must be more to it. You should return to this topic after you've talked about her relationship with the deceased, maybe.
What can you tell me about him? Name, eyes, age?
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his... I don't know. Hair?
Hair?
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
What did happen between you and victim?
We partied.
What kind of partying? Kind I do?
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that.
Harder than this? I didn't know it was physically possible.
Oh, it is. You're still alive.
Oh.
What did you do when you partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder.
Oh dear.
That's why I liked him.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
Must have been hard for you, seeing him there.
Oh, yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant. He takes a small step closer.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes.
Jackpot.
Oh, the call. Well, that was you?
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone.
Okay.
The Martinaise, they call it snitching.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Revachol, miss.
Caller's voice was disguised.
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little.
Nicked it how?
With nail clippers.
Oh.
And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire.
You were right to suspect there might be foul play involved with the broken phone line.
And in the process, you broke the landline downstairs.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to.
Oh.
I had no idea what I was doing.
It's okay.
Still, that's pretty clever tampering. Simple and clever. Crossing the lines like that.
That was nifty.
Thanks.
She looks a bit like a little girl who's just been complimented on her bike repair skills.
Why go through all the trouble?
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
We're not entirely convinced about that answer, but okay. Let it slide. Pushing won't help here.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there.
Why's there a bullet in his head?
Bullet? They shot him too?
Huh?
I'm not picking up on any theatrecraft here, sir. The pause is sincere.
They
stripped his clothes and they shot him?
Ooh.
You mean after they hanged him?
I'm confused. Sorry.
So am I. Were you aware that he had
I don't
also
think
been
so.
shot, miss?
Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when
Sylvie.
they did it. I don't know what happened.
Huh.
I just know what they told me.
Yeah, the bullet
And
is so
Sylvie,
weird,
the
isn't it?
bartender.
This is beginning to get confusing for you too, and we don't like that. Where was she last Sunday
Wait,
night?
so where were you when this happened?
Cowering. I was cowering downstairs with Sylvie.
What did they hang him for if not rape?
He had something to do with the strike. It
Oh.
has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
And his role in this strike was what?
I think he was in a security detail.
Okay.
He was ex-military.
Wild Pines.
Worked for Wild Pines and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
Again, how did the Harvard boys know you?
Like I said, we met over drinks.
You party?
A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have.
Which one?
Which ones, sir?
Oh.
I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
Okay.
Could that have been part of the reason they hanged him?
Could that be why they lynched him?
I hope not. Actually, I know that's not the reason.
Oh.
I'm careful about that kind of thing. Not crossing the wires, you know? But that's probably where they got the rape idea.
What do you mean?
Men like that? I don't know. It's the way their imaginations work. I suspect it's what they'd like to do to me.
Yikes.
She changes balance from one foot to another, crossing her legs.
Anyway, thank you for telling us all of this, miss.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
That's something else? Do I?
She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
Let's return to this later.
Why not? I'll be here until 11 p.m. drinking
Okay.
coffee, most likely.
It's good to know. It's good to know. It's good to know. Let's save here. Volition. Volition. How much do I have for that? Volition. If I got more experience, I could level it up. Okay. I mean, it's a low chance anyway. I don't have much. Let's talk.
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy Boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window.
You think this will make them cooperate?
Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
Why did you tell us all of that?
What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
You would have caught it.
Yeah, I would have caught it.
If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
Something's off here.
You think so? She seemed forthcoming. Unusually so. Being forthcoming about some things is a good way to obscure other things.
Correct.
The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us back here soon enough.
Yeah. Wow, progress. I didn't think we'd make this much progress on the investigation, but that's cool. Alright, let's go question the Hardy Boys. Oh man, Titus is gonna regret telling us about Classy, but at the same time, I hope he doesn't come for her. Like, maybe we can put her into protection or something? Cause, yeah. She seems nice. I don't want to put her in danger, you know?
Gendarme. Bye-bye, Gendarme.
Titus.
It's you again. What is it?
Oh, we got some things.
Again? Seriously, man. Yeah, whatever.
Tasia says she wasn't.
Fuck! I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
How
You've
dare
enough.
you?
Titus is furious. No, more than that. The loyal Titus feels betrayed.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything.
Shut up,
Oh,
Elizabeth.
shut up and stay out of this, Liz.
Same reaction.
He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down, and she doesn't fucking trust you.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
This is a diversion. Stay on track.
Cut the bullshit. She told me the truth.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her. And you went and pushed her.
Oh.
I am gonna fucking
hit you. Duck.
Duck.
Titus Hardy.
Oh.
Everard personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried.
Ooh.
Am I understood?
When she's angry, she emphasizes the S. It gives her voice a strangely hypnotic quality. Her lips barely move as she speaks. Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
Look, Copper. We know that that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape.
Do you?
Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
Okay.
This is their last play, this tape. Their story is in tatters, a mess. It might be nice to listen to, but at this point, you don't need to.
So, what's on this tape?
What's on it? We call it...
Now that is intriguing. You had me at door gunner.
Why should I care about the tape? You lied to me.
You don't care about evidence. The fuck are you a cop for, then?
Pigs, T. They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions. They are fucking keeping a score on their bulletin boards.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape, we got nothing to talk about.
There's a lot of questions. If you ask them now, they'll just keep bringing up the tape. Listen to it, and they'll have nothing to hide behind.
Where'd you get it?
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no university degree for that.
Actually, there are a few. Crypto analyst, radio officer.
So you bugged them. How?
We have machines. We're in logistics. How do you think a harbor works? It's advanced stuff.
Understood? You've listened in on their communications. How long?
Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
Which one of you is doing this advanced radio work then?
It's not advanced. You just hold up in a coop all day, writing down what they say. It gets hot as hell in there.
So it's you.
Don't put yourself down,
okay.
Angus. It's important work.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio genius or something. Those notes are some in-depth stuff. Indexes and shit.
Alright, that's enough for now. I'll get back to the investigation.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy.
Sure, I'll listen to it.
You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday.
Okay. Cool. We're not gonna talk? Okay. Well. Can I interact with it?
6 crumbling petals rest on your palm. They're white. A bell-shaped crown.
What is this, Kim?
This is the Insulindian lily, called Maybelle's or Lucille's tears during the Revolution. Girls used to pin these on soldiers before sending them off to battle.
Oh.
This flower is a spring flower, but it's a bit early for that, isn't it?
Is it a coincidence, it being on the roof?
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see.
Who pinned them? Which side?
The revolutionaries, so the communards and the anarchists. White's their color, but the custom started in the suzerain's army, so it held meaning for the kingsmen too. It's about girls and boys more than sides. Girls sending off boys who are going to their deaths, then also dying themselves in the ruins from dysentery and consumption. It's a symbol of the Civil War.
Does this flower blossom in early spring?
Yes, but not this early, not to my knowledge. It looks dried, preserved.
What is the revolution?
A big political and military conflict.
Anyway, very
The
well.
petals feel dry and... Wait, have you noticed there's a war veteran
Oh!
playing a ball game on the plaza? You should ask
Oh,
him
yeah.
about the flowers.
I should. Oh.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with
I'll play it.
push, command set, and the...
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
Whoa.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalson crane.
Oh,
He's
cool.
right.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too. Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice room. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter.
Whoa.
You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrete on your porter reel. The tape stops spinning.
What do you think?
It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave.
Edited, yeah.
Edited, to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
I agree. He also sounded inebriated.
Still.
There's more going on here
Yeah.
than we know.
What was that at the very end? Silence?
End of recording.
Who's this Cordy?
Corty could be short for Cortenard, one of the other mercenaries, the one he was talking to. Probably the mountain at
What
the
did you
harbor
say about
gates.
Cordy?
Mr. Right to Work.
Gonna rent a room. What's Kohoi?
A village on the Samaran Isola, in South Safre. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about.
You think he was there?
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. We would need to know the story of this man's service.
A symbol of soldier of the apocalypse style conduct in a civil environment.
Okay. What now?
I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony.
A little bit.
At least to some degree.
Sure. Yeah. I kind of want to go ask Renee about the flowers, actually. We talked to him quite a bit. Maybe he'll tell us something. Should be down this way? Oh, wait, no. Down this way. Wait, what?
There. Working class drunk. You know what this means, right?
What? Case
Cracked
solved.
it. All in a good day's work.
Well, what did I crack exactly?
What do you mean, what did I crack? Look at how working class that drunk is. No. Stop. Yes.
Husband?
And you found him. Now go and tell the working class woman. Didn't she repeatedly tell you her husband
I
isn't
know.
missing though? But he is missing. You heard her.
No, this doesn't
Do
add up.
marriages make any sense? Does honor
Discard the
not honor
thought.
recruit?
The hell are you doing? You crazy Harrier. Oh wait, shit. No, they're here, they're here, they're here. Yo, yo, yo. Oh my god, please. There you go.
The purity of snow always reminds me of the purity of a man's soul, if he's got principles.
Hey, do Maybells mean anything to you, Renee?
I prefer the old name, Insulindian Lily. Girls brought them to young cadets when they entered service. Wearing them on your cap was supposed to bring good luck.
Is this a royalist military tradition?
It used to be.
Oh.
But the communards were fond of them too. Call them revolutionary flowers. Bells of the revolution.
Did they bring you good luck?
You know what? No. They brought me misery, false hope, and disappointment.
You stirred up some bad memories there.
Whoops.
But it wasn't the revolutionaries that sullied the ID for you, was it? She gave them to me too.
Oh.
And your jealous little heart just couldn't accept it.
Enough! I can go over these matters in detail with you, Gaston. But not while we have company. So, officers.
Maybells don't blossom yet, do they?
Maybe on some remote parts of the city they do. But I think you'll have to wait for at least a month.
Thanks, man. Thanks for the info. Alright. Well, he got a little upsetty, but he gave us info. That's pretty cool of him. Alright, let's go talk to Classy again, I guess. I try putting on something for Volition. Just give me a sec. I need to find my shit again. Volition, 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 Volition. Volition. It's like a +1. It's really not that great. Okay, I have a +2. Still not great, but okay. Let's go up, back to Classiest room. I really didn't think we were gonna, do this today, but I'm pretty happy about it. Been wanting to talk to Classy for a while. Been wanting to get up on the rooftop for a while. Hey.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Titus gave us a recording where the deceased states his intention to commit rape.
She puts her coffee cup down with a soft ring as the porcelain meets the metal table.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me.
She doesn't care. If anything, she sounds amused.
On this tape, he specifically identifies you as the target.
Where did they get this recording exactly?
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via a de-encryption station. It's authentic enough.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style? Yeah. That was practically his pickup line.
A memory surfaces in the entire neocortex. It's not entirely unpleasant.
Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style?
Yes.
He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi. It wasn't his everything.
Do you think he was trying to scare people?
No. I'm pretty sure he did all those things. And then had to internalize them to keep on living. Until they just sort of turn into his, what's the word I'm looking for?
Persona?
Running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way funkier than that. He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezut all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
And you spent time with this person romantically?
We're all scraping up any happiness we can find, officer. Going around with our little scouring sticks. You, your first love, Mr. Kohoi here,
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things? In Martinez, I mean?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
There is a small measure of pride in her that she could quell the rage in such a being. What kind of man was he? Before you go, ask for details. She seems okay to talk about it.
Yeah, she does.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has to say now.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
Now that you have some time, can you tell us more about the victim?
Like, for example, his name?
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his.
Interesting.
I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use.
Lelystad. That's a good start. We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things a field autopsy alone can't answer.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of autopsy observations recorded neatly in blue ink. Everything left to be clarified is in the column on the left.
Where is Lelystad? The place, I mean.
In Oranje, officer. It's, I think municipality is the term. A nowhere town there.
Okay.
The Lelystad municipality has few boroughs and even fewer cities. It's made of agricultural plots near the border of Gottwald. Executive summary: cows, silos, and wheat.
Thanks, Encyclopedia.
Oranje? Oranje's map of waterways? This fits with his tattoo.
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was Occidental, not Mondial. I'll update the form.
And you were both
yes
from Oranje.
We were compatriots.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Oranjenrijk. I didn't even understand his accent.
Oh.
What brought us together wasn't Oranje. It was bad habits.
Sex, alcohol, no love for Mother Oranje. But wasn't he a soldier? This could be worth pursuing.
A military man, but not a patriot.
No. He left the national service after they taught him to do what he did on Seminine. He wasn't the flag-waving kind. He was the making money, killing people kind. He was by no means a stupid man. A people person. A small platoon leader. Certainly not a patriot.
You don't seem like much of a patriot yourself.
Mm-hmm. There is nothing on Muindi. The old world is dead, and we both knew it. Maybe Oranje did bring us together. In loathing. I love Revachol, though. I hope she loves me, too.
So, how old was he, miss?
He was 42.
42? Are you sure? I would have had him above 50.
He had many scars that made him appear older.
Hey, my guess was right.
We even celebrated his birthday, like, some weeks ago.
Oh.
It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me.
Looks like you were right, officer.
Hey.
Points are good. Have one, you old dog, before we all die.
Hell yeah. Better not mention it.
The young woman looks at you, then the lieutenant, then you. She's clearly sensing something. A spike in testosterone levels, perhaps.
Anyway, his eye color?
Blue. Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies, you know? It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face. Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something, watching him speak.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth?
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes.
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember?
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine. Made oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone.
He had a tattoo. What did it mean?
Oh, that.
It's clear she liked it.
You like that?
Quite a lot, yes.
It was an orange map of the waterways?
Sure, waterways. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though.
How so?
How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattooed. The sheets are dirty for some reason. He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them. Maybe even thousands. And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?"
Oh.
And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that."
I love how
So
she
goes,
like lowers her
"Okay,
voice.
but what's this, baby?" And he's like, "Saw some bad shit
Oh my
there.
god,
Killed some
for showing
loincloths."
off.
And so it goes. Star after star, port after port, third world country after third world country. And he's done horrible things in every single one of them.
And you were the woman in this.
Oh yeah.
Can you tell us precisely what these mean?
No thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
Fair.
Go on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Orania needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer. For money. He went to Killer Academy.
Oh, I
in
leveled
Vredefort.
up. Awesome.
Then he killed some people in the
Killer
Senron
Academy in
Islands.
Vredefort.
And on other islands, too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Change of topic, perhaps?
I think we're finished with this line of questioning.
All right.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee.
Let's return to this later.
Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, was 42?
That's what she said, yes.
Below the damage, the weeks of decomposition, all the swollen indignity of mortality. He was 42 years old?
Where's this going?
How old are you? That's where this is going.
Oh.
45,000 liters of raw
Yeah, I guess I don't know
alcohol
how
has
old I
left
am, do
its
I?
Disfigurements. What lies beneath?
I thought it was
you
40 something.
You could ask either one of them.
Yeah, how old do you think I am?
Huh?
How old do I look?
How old? 58?
Probably right.
Actually, make that 54. Alcoholism has severely impacted your appearance, and I was wrong about the age of the deceased.
Wait. This requires scientific measurements.
Okay.
To the laboratorium.
Data birth generator. Oh. I could internalize it if I wanted to. I don't know. I want to level something up. What would I level up? My volition? Anyway, let me save. Yeah, I could level that up. Let's try that. And I'm wearing as much volition gear as I can get, if I recall correctly.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to
Sorry, light brown eyes look back at you, directly into the space behind your eye
Success!
sockets. You see the smoke rise from between her painted red
Got a
lips.
58% chance, wow.
She's beautiful. I have bad news for you.
What?
You know these guys? Who? Me? Yes, you. He's talking about you, you boring stiff. You too. Me?
What?
What did I do? These guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune. The little bleeps and bloops you trust for info. You can't trust them anymore.
What?
Believe it.
Does this mean she's been lying?
Yes. Mr. Thespian here has
Oh,
been seeing
what
how
the?
truthful she is.
Whoa.
She is a lady, most fair and just. In his defense, to reduce him to such inadequacy, she probably had to employ half-truths more often than outright lies. That is correct. And omissions too.
Can I trust that guy?
A little. They're all still of limited use, interpreting things to
That's
the
interesting.
best of their ability.
I
they
can't
can
trust my
clear up
own
something.
stats anymore.
I would, but when it comes to assessments of character and factual accuracy, they are not to be trusted. Not with her.
Okay.
Good. The less paranoid option. You can trust them. A light green speck and imperfection on the there's no way of all bullshit, man. Especially that guy. No fucking really. Glory. I take it back. She likes you. The crown head is a boring condom. He's jealous.
How
This
does this
how it
happen?
always does. There's nothing you can do about it. No. It's better
Oh,
to know you're
boy,
being
what's her
played.
plan?
You can't draw a sound conclusion. She may want to control the information rollout, not to become a suspect. She may have a past she's escaping, unrelated to this case. See? It's oddly moderate.
I've been talking to
Don't
myself
worry.
long enough.
It's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You've got this.
Don't say anything.
For a second, her face disappears from your still smiling, a tired smile.
Well, that was interesting. A little inner conflict, I see. Didn't expect that. What's this?
The same small, heavy door.
No!
No lock in sight.
Where's this lead to?
I don't know, Lieutenant Euphrator. It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious blue kitchen door.
Do you think it's important?
I don't know. The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the
I know,
case.
right?
The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant.
It's barred from the inside.
Oh.
You hear the bar rattle. Sounds like it's heavy, too. Very sturdy.
Interesting. Well, anyway.
I was just thinking. Yeah?
Yeah, quite the collection.
Thank you. I've put a lot of time and effort into it.
Technically, possession of narcotics is legal in Revachon. No, don't listen to the stiff. Be cool.
How'd you amass such a
With
hoard?
money, sir. It's not exactly the anti-star size caboodle I intend for it to be one day, but it's getting there.
The anti-star is, or was, a Vespertine rock and roll star who liked to do drugs. He did so many drugs, he eventually mutated into a corpse.
You got Nacra.
Comes in handy when you've done too many opioids.
Is that something that happens to you often, miss?
Better safe than sorry.
You seem to have Preptide, too.
Oh, yes. One of my favorites. It cures many ailments.
Like what?
Like not being able to stay up for 36 hours. Not being happy. It cures those ailments. It's just a mirrored speed molecule, basically.
That's all as far as that goes, then?
Very funky.
Where does that door lead to?
I have no idea, officer.
Huh. Okay.
All right.
Is there more to talk
Not
about?
my favorite topic, but okay.
You sure you weren't?
I'm 89% sure.
So you're 11% not sure?
You know how it is.
Do you?
Do I?
Maybe you don't.
There are numerous cigarette burns on those silvery scales.
In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium not raped here.
Lieutenant, I don't know what to say.
I'm sorry, miss, but we need a definite statement.
Let me make this 100% clear then, officers. I was not sexually assaulted. Would I be this flippant if I had been?
I guess not.
How about we...
Anyway, thank you. Just wanted to make sure. That's all. Save game. Now I'm curious about this door. Maybe I could ask Gart if he doesn't fucking hate us for cooking
This
some human
window
flesh in his
is
kitchen.
pristine on the inside.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, I meant to go downstairs, yo. There we go. I could try asking him before we talk to Titus. He's like right there. Boopity boop. Heyo.
Ah, smallest church in Saint-Saëns, right?
Yeah. Told you. Told you I rock my shit.
It was all right. Subdued. I might start letting people up there again. Now, what can I do for you?
Goodbye. Wait, I kind of want to see what happens if I give him a bird.
Can I help you?
What is this thing?
No biggie, I just thought it would look nice on the wall.
What, the interior decorating kind? You know, I'm sorry. This is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy. I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess?
Secret
So, I don't know.
task.
Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
People just don't know how to accept gifts, especially taxidermy. He
I mean,
likes
okay,
it.
I could have sold it, but
He
you know what?
likes the
I'm
bird.
just gonna keep it this way.
It solves his broken bird problem.
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuff.
It's not actually about that, but he liked it.
Okay. Sure. They're random, but I'll take it. You know what? This session is crazy.
It's you again. What is it?
Toxic class, yeah, about the tape.
And
And nothing. Stands by what you said.
that fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
That fucker wasn't aimed at you. It was at her.
Gold. Just locker room talks. I mean, it was dark stuff, but it didn't prove anything. Didn't cheat your mind.
Dark. Dark is when you start a goddamn death rock band. He said he'd rape her.
Sounds like he wanted it to change her mind about the hanged man. This is definitely personal.
Probably jealous.
What did she have to say then? Fine by her? This is what people are supposed to be like? Fucking whoop-de-doo.
Actually, I think I made her a little nostalgic.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny. No good goddamn psycho whore. Alright. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
What?
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawmen?
You don't have to say everything out loud. Just mix and match.
Go ahead. Make some. Be straight with me, man. What really happened?
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men, too, are growing
Interesting.
increasingly silent. The man is slowing down. Looks like a bad blood sugar crash. He can't keep track of all the variables anymore. Who could? It's getting harder and harder to perform one's part in this sordid play. All it takes is a nudge.
Come on, Titus. We know you didn't hang him. He was shot. I know you're tired. So am I. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck off!" That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over. Yeah.
On the floor, beer drips out of the can into a small puddle. No one does anything about it.
What is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
The window might be closing. The more beers they get in them, the less cooperative they will be.
Rhetoric. Oh, that seems like a good one to try. Okay, do I have anything for that? I have a minus? Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's try and get that. Rhetoric. Give me that. Do I have anything for it? On the bright side, at least I always have it pretty high. Like, normally. Yes, this does give me +1. Then I need different classes, like... Maybe this one? Oh, that's not what I want. There we go. Wait, what? I thought I put something on for rhetoric. Did I not? Oh, it's a -1 here. I need to change my hat to this one. Or this one. Yeah, that's okay. So I have a +1. Let's quick save here.
It's you again. What is it?
Let's see if this works. Ooh, 97.
Convince Titus.
Okay, good.
being
That was a 97%. It would have been insane if we
by
failed.
now. Titus Hardy will never falter. But you know someone who might.
One of his boys? Well,
Fat Angus, the powerful guy.
It's
Mr.
time.
All Muscle. The time has come. Put him in the pressure cooker. Just remember, it's about more than Glasia. It's about these men and Martinez. Their district. Their responsibility.
that's it then. Case close. We're going home, Kim.
Huh? He'll get it. Go on.
Just write it down, Kim. And Martinez, they just kill you because they don't like you.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Because you're a foreigner.
Goddamn right. Don't come around if you're not from around.
Fuck you. I'm not from around.
Nope.
That's not why we...
There we go. Don't come to the Wild North if you are not white enough.
It is hang you, shoot you, whatever. They can't even remember.
It wasn't that. It wasn't.
Hmm?
We didn't shoot him.
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
Firearm. A Glass 08 or a 38 caliber pistol. Either is small enough for you to have missed. He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do.
Get first.
The lieutenant has put down his notebook. His hand is resting on his holster. He gives you an imperceptible nod. What? What does that mean?
Or what? You're gonna kill me like you killed him? For no fucking reason?
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Shut up, Angus!
He was dead before you hanged him.
Fatty! Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down. or I'll beat your head
Oh,
in.
Discord.
Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control. Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless.
Elizabeth!
Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along
Everett,
the coast.
huh? Oh, shit.
What just happened between these two?
I don't know.
You're in. He's all yours. Questions.
So you didn't kill him. It's already dead.
He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. The bullet in his head.
Another nod.
Why?
Because the girls asked us to.
Girls?
They were in some shit.
Girls plural? There's another girl? 2 of them? Take note of this. They'll probably say more about her.
Interesting.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
What happened Sunday night?
Class J came down.
Okay.
She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way.
Okay.
It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died.
How'd you know?
I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Good analogy,
Oh.
boss.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're
Get
still
fucked,
on the
Shanky.
bench. And you keep taking it easy too, Angus.
What happened then?
We went upstairs. Sure as day the merc was dead. And there was a bullet hole through the window.
Oh.
Fucking
What the?
dirty sheets and bottles everywhere.
He means they'd been fucking?
Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged.
So who killed the merc then? Any
Not
leads?
yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Hers, you mean?
She's got one of those checkered pasts. The shot could have missed. Could have been meant for her.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
And you had ideas about his past too?
My dude. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns. Training. Years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you.
These theories, not bad. Don't buy either one, but still. This guy's not as dumb as he looks.
Whose idea was it to hang him anyway? Hers?
In a manner of speaking.
Remember the 2 girls? He may be talking about the other one.
Earlier said the girls asked for help. Was this the other girl?
That's right. It was her idea to hang him. I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message.
It's her, isn't it? The drug trafficker. The missing 8th party.
Fella, you think too much. He's off all right. You're gonna hurt your head.
A little too far there, but you're definitely right.
That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her, anyway.
Understood. Can you tell me anything about her? Name, current location?
Nope. You're not getting to her. It's Klasia you want to talk to.
Who's Tibbs?
Nah, he's my brother.
Oh.
He's in the window
Oh.
business.
So that's why he's replaced because of the bullet.
Tibbs. That's short for...
Tiberius.
Yeah. Good man.
Bet their father's named Atticus Hardy. Lucretia Hardy would be their sister. Anyway.
Well, anyway. Thank you for this, Titus. I'll go talk to her
You
for the
do
last time.
that. Hey, cop. Before you go,
Hmm?
she, Klasia, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But
Still, after all this headache,
But you would still prefer if we didn't take her away?
that's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
We'll take that into account.
Well, that was an interesting conversation. Save. Let's see. Whole story, confront. Alright. Wait, what am I wearing on my head? I could wear something else. Like... this one. Oh wait, what's rhetoric again? I might want that. Maybe I'll... Let's see. Logic -1 perception, though. How do I put that hat on? I like reaction speed, but I'm not sure I need that. No. Well. Yeah, that's fine. Here. Oh, hello, Kapin. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Doing some investigation. We have made a lot of progress since last time. We've been interrogating Klaasje, the very first woman that we met in this game. She's like apparently super involved with this thing. She knows a lot about the victim. And yeah, we got a lot of info.
It's always good to see you.
Well, thank you.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you and what's to come.
Oh, the boys told us what really happened.
I understand.
Just like that. No resistance. Her shoulders are slouched, her feet long and straight.
You don't look surprised. You were expecting this.
I knew there was a chance you'd get them to tell you. It's what you do. You're the police.
Darn tootin', right?
I'm sorry for wasting your time.
This is good. Clear the air first, between you two. Then move on to questions. No, it's not good. It's the opposite of that. This will let her dictate the term. Shush, I can't.
If you knew we would find out eventually,
I listened to
why
Volition.
did you waste our time?
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. Out of the shit I'd gotten into.
It's not a good enough reason.
You're right. There's more.
More?
You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, as she's done time and time again. A grand expanse of water reaches over the bay and to the horizon, golden grey in the noonlight.
What lies beyond it?
The Pearl, the Muindi Isola, the Occident, and then Oranje, the old world.
Is that why you're looking over his shoulder? Afraid of the moral lantern?
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts.
What's going on? What'd you do?
Just business. But bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me. They will...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
Actually, this murder did have a little to do with her.
When was the window changed?
Last week. Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it.
You should have another look at that window after this. Reconstruct the scene. It's right there.
In your bedroom, inside?
Yes. You see the glass sparkling out of the corner of your eye.
Sure, I'll do that. What happened here night he died?
We were there. Together. In bed, I mean.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay. He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered me.
Okay, that's pretty detailed.
I was on my back, looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass.
Oh my god. You got shot while you were doing it? Holy shit, that's so bad.
I turned back to him.
Oh no.
His eyes were
while he was in there
me,
too, that's so bad.
I could see.
It's a good thing she can't hear me.
Her chest rises and falls with each word.
Yeah, I can see why that would be kind of traumatic.
I knew he was dead before he fell down on top of me.
And what happened?
He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the
Oh
floor.
god.
There.
I'm sorry.
He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs. I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butter's burned right down to her fingernails.
Sorry this happened to you.
So am I.
She throws it away and immediately proceeds to light another one.
What time was this? When did it happen? It would help us if you could be as precise as possible.
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off, much more than usual.
Titus said you look pretty high.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines, just to clear my head.
Good thinking. Clear your head.
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No.
What'd you do then?
Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot. Just a little. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore. So I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there.
What did you do to have these people after you?
It's not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Ravishol, or even in Oranje.
What exactly did you do?
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again, with a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with. I took their ledgers, 2 decades worth of accounting.
I need the names of the companies involved and who hired you.
The job was Luudeia County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Luudeia conglomerate.
I'm
That was
totally
the second
unfamiliar
job.
with that.
The first was some printer company. You wouldn't know them.
Well,
as to who hired me for the job, I don't know.
Did we
But
see
they're
one
after
at
me
the
too,
fishing village?
along with Luudeia and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive.
Laws cap. These people engineer financial disasters in second world countries. The conglomerate also includes the Bank of Consecration, Airberg, and the popular Papalolo line of dairy products.
Papalolo?
Yeah. Papa fucking Lolo wants to kill me.
It's a lot of shit you got yourself
It
into.
is. Many people lost their jobs. Not just C-suite. Ordinary people. What I did to get to accounting, a lot of people got hurt. But that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with. You're solving a murder.
What happened after you ran downstairs?
Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was full. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
Ruby?
Ruby?
Who's this Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
The leader? Of what?
The Hardy Boys.
I thought Hardy was the leader of the Hardy Boys.
Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things
Steal
happen,
their girl!
like things they need taken care of. She's the organizer.
Would you say she is the 8th Hardy Boy?
Why not?
Okay, let's go on. What then?
Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, that I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
To mislead you, they were tampering with the body.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering.
Yeah.
Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
Oops.
About 20, yes.
Oh.
Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does.
And, what'd you do?
Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. his armor too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do, make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would.
What did you do while they were hanging him?
Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while, that we should lay low or something. So I did.
This Ruby. Where's this Ruby now?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy Boys.
Interesting. Why did this Ruby go through so much trouble to hide something someone else did? Look into this later.
When it happened, did you hear a gunshot?
When he was shot? I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the glass exploding.
The gunshot wasn't that loud. This is something to keep in mind when assessing the distance of the shot.
Could the people after you have killed him?
That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break.
And
I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen with anyone so they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me.
Probably didn't.
Or I don't know anything anymore. All I do is wait here.
We can't go after Loose Cap.
Yep.
Not yet. There are other, saner leads.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. If there's one thing I know, it's that you'll get nothing from there.
I think we're done here for now.
She nods, silently. She doesn't even smoke. Just picks up the cold coffee and holds it in her hands. He's thinking, are we done here? Or should we arrest her? She's a flight risk and no, that won't be necessary. This guy won't budge. You have to wake Multiface up, forcefully.
Fucking wake up.
If you want, but we are awake, sire.
How did I do that?
She has been forthcoming.
How did I fail that? 92%?
Most you've been breached, Bulwark.
Oh my
So you
god.
say. But give us one example of deceit. Just one. Who is this person? Stop staring at her eye. It looks like this one's not waking up. You'll have to do it without pushing
Good
her
lord.
further. At least for...
That is a shit roll.
What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate, but it must
Discard the
have been
thought. Oh, how did I fail a 92% success thing? What the fuck? Oh. Oh wait, I have one. I kind of want to level up something else, though. Huh. Where is... Composure? There you are. I want to level you up. Yeah. Okay, let's examine... I know, 92%. Okay, let's check my visual calculus. I have a minus. Let me wear something else. This one. Let's put up our visual calc. Should have probably something else. Do I have any pants for it, maybe? I don't know how pants would help with visual calculus, but it's worth checking. No, I think we're done here. Okay. See this window.
This window is pristine on the inside. Golden
Nice
light
success.
melts
Okay, good.
away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single bed. A two-hearted spider.
What position are they
Like the
in?
witness said, the man is kneeling, the woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth. A ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain.
Where does it come from?
From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back.
Have a look at point A, the roof.
The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin point.
Shouldn't there be gun residue outside?
Then it could have been. And the rain and slight wind washed it away.
Yeah, that's fair.
This was more than a week ago.
So I'm what, 80% sure the roof is where the shot was made from?
72%. With an antique weapon fires military-grade ammunition. A Belma Grave rifle, for example.
Yeah, I need to find the gun.
This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium. A well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside in the darkness.
Are there any...
Too busy with their own bodies.
Are there any arguments against A prime, the roof?
None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any.
Could the shot have come from inside the room? A closer point?
Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, Detective.
Oops. Could there have been another point of origin further away?
That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
Sure. Big brain it.
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime.
More precisely?
B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet, Detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on.
Have a look at the boardwalk.
700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
How about Land's End?
1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched.
How about the islet?
1 kilometer away, an unlikely point of origin. Beyond the docks somewhere, on an islet in the Bay of Martinez perhaps. There are islets there, badly charted as they may be. The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
Inspect the ghostly figures.
The man does not know the bullet has entered his
Okay,
brain.
anyway, Kim,
He never
you think the
will.
shot could have come from further than Roof and
Comes
Martinez?
From where, precisely?
Say there.
I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance?
Much less than from the roof, but still.
Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out one by one. It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version. A simple hypothesis can be wrong, but it's something to build on.
Blink. Wow, that's a lot of big branding you did there, officer. Nice job. Determine where the shot came from. What is this? Huh? Volition? Hi. No, wait. I will... Let me continue wearing this shit right now. Should I wear? Maybe these for now? Let me... do a quick save there.
Two neon lit
Oh, whoops, 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 whoops. Go downstairs. Let me see what we can get Titus to do. I'm not sure he's gonna budge. We can try though. Titus!
It's you again. What is it?
Come on, walk faster. Chop, chop. Talk to Claudia. Now I need to talk to Ruby.
Why?
Uh-huh. Don't love the... She's the next link in the chain that leads me to Leila's killer.
Sounds like you're making her a suspect in this. Not on my watch, you're not. Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral lantern.
Moral lantern.
Steamroller. Fuck that shit.
And fuck you too, moral
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys.
That's nothing. That's just legalese.
Legalese?
You don't even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you could fuck off now?
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking.
From the corner of your eye, you see a little bird fly into the bush, right behind the window, behind Titus's back.
I could logic this. That's interesting. Could logic it. Okay, let's see. I can do something about logic. Give me a bit. And it's a white check. I can redo it. Let's see here. This one. This one. This one. It's minus. Oh, +2. Wow, it's a better hat. Okay. Let's try that.
It's you again. What is it?
One more thing. 92%. Okay, there we go. We got that one. Woo! Impossible.
The hostel
Ha!
cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze. Floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of human emotion, all channeled into a single thought.
Why are you so sure Ruby didn't off him?
Because she was here, all night, with us.
He's cobbling together shit so he can put her away. It's Cop 101.
She was here all night? 11:30 to 12:15? She was here during all that time?
Yeah, with us, drinking, near the stage there.
She didn't go for fresh air, for one smoke.
No.
That's a lie.
In the whole 45-minute window, she was with you all the time.
All right. She took a fucking leak, okay?
Hmm?
For one moment. Maybe went out too. She has an operation to run from her lorry. We're not getting into what that operation is again, Cop.
That's probably for the best. Don't break your stride now.
And just because she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot him. I've been through this. It's not plausible.
Why not?
All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof. You got his attention. Now don't ruin it by making weird claims. Remember, you can still mess this up.
Have you noticed the winch out back on the outer wall of the whirling?
I've seen the winch. I'm not blind. You saying she reeled herself up.
Kidding?
Let's go with that. Point is, it's just a rusty winch. It doesn't put her on the roof.
You do agree the shot came from the roof.
Why not? You can't draw a straight line into Clausia's window from any of the surrounding buildings. Not from what I know about Martinez. Maybe from the coast, But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots. So no, I don't think it was a sniper. It was close up.
There's a 72% chance that the bullet came from the roof.
72%. There's a percentage and all. Where'd you get it from? Your guys in the lab?
Definitely lie. The truth is not credible.
Yeah, we got a ballistics lab.
Wouldn't hurt to have one of those in Martinez. Still, all the labs in the world don't put her on that roof. How'd she get there? Climb?
She could have gotten to the roof from somewhere inside the whirling.
Nah. The only way up there is through Clausia's room.
How much do you guys know about this place?
We've only been drinking here for what? 6
There's another
years?
door there.
How much do we know?
Been thinking of getting wilding in rats. That is on my ass, boss.
There you go. Tatted on his ass. We know the place.
There's a locked door in the kitchen and another on the roof. Ever been through those?
No, but that doesn't prove anything.
It's just 2 dolls. We're not giving you Ruby for that. She's one of us.
What if they're connected by the winch, Eugene? That is your name, right, Eugene? If they're connected, she could have gone to the kitchen, gone up, shot him on the roof, then come down. All in 5 minutes. How about that?
Yes, she could have. This is one long shot. Tell you one thing, I liked how that goddamn winch came up again. That was nifty.
Have we firmly established Ruby could have had access to the roof where the man was shot?
Firmly? Try shit on a stick. All you've established is a possible route to the roof that you haven't found. And even then, a route doesn't put that bullet in the Burke's head. A gun does that, and Ruby doesn't carry one.
Phase 2. Murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt. In the shape of a gun. Just don't contradict yourself. If it doesn't sound like Ruby did it, maybe keep it to yourself.
Well, it was jacketed.
So
it had to come from a breech-loading rifle. Military grade. Not even you militia monkeys have those. This goes against your short-range theory. If the murder weapon was military grade, how did Ruby get it?
Just because it's rare doesn't mean you can't get it.
Call.
That wasn't strong.
There are weapons like this just lying around in
That
Martinez.
looks antique. A Belle McGrave. It's inoperable. Where'd you get it?
There's a cellar under the bookshop. It was hidden there, with the others just like it.
20, maybe 30 rifles, Titus. Also broken, but still, there were too many. And there must be other caches too.
God damn it. We need to close that dump down for good.
That's a goddamn breech loader, too. Find one that works, and you got a military-grade weapon that shoots jacketed ammunition.
He sees it. This is coming together. He must. Time to really close the deal. Show them the bullet.
This is the bullet that did it. 4.46 millimeters. The Belle McGrave used the same caliber.
The blonde man looks at the mushroomed Deathbringer in the evidence bag and says,
Yeah, the bitch is jacketed all right. 4mm too.
Whoa. Well, goddamn. It's not proof, but it's a possible murder weapon. Close to her. Too damn close. You have been thorough. I'll give you that.
I didn't say it proof. She had a murder weapon. So we need to find her.
All right. Keep talking. I'm getting a bit curious about some things myself.
T, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
Phase 3. Motive. The last component. The big one. Get this and they'll give her to you. Remember, don't piss him off. That never works.
If it's not why did you kill him, it's why did she organize the cover-up.
And I suppose you have a theory on that.
She could have just been covering up for herself.
Think about
Titus.
it. Why go through all that effort?
This is
It was her
interesting.
idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Really, Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Really?
Time for a logics demonstration.
Okay. Eugene, let's assume you killed him.
Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
Would you prefer to go on trial with your friends as part of a lynch mob? Or alone for committing murder?
The man is silent.
If she used us to cover her own shit up, well, that's a serious violation of the Hardy Code, boss.
Which is why she didn't. She would never do that. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she skipped town. This is good.
Titus, you have to see it. Things don't add up. We need to talk to her.
Silence. He looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods. A very small nod. And a trickle of tobacco spit on his lip.
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is.
Huh.
Add it to your list of suspicions, if you want. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However hard I asked. Want to know why?
Plausible deniability? Why?
She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior, why fleeing is always incriminatory.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that.
When'd she leave?
Friday afternoon, when you first arrived. I got word the RCM was in town. Then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation.
Any clues?
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her long.
Oh.
So, she's on foot.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand. You'll never find her.
Yeah, Al. And we won't either.
She's not really a Hardy candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn.
What was she scared of?
I told you. You.
As in the RCM?
No, you. As in
What?
the cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes.
Probably. I have no idea why she'd be scared. I'm just a normal cop with regular thoughts in his head.
Sure. Normal. You know, when I first saw you limping here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure.
Well, I did solve like over 200 cases in a year, didn't I? What else did Ruby tell you about me?
She said you have a funny taste in clothes and that you won't stop.
Won't stop.
Until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock. That you're a human
I have a
piano
reputation, do I?
that you play suspects
Wow.
against each other. Open them up.
See, the
Like can.
See, the bad guys know I'm a great cop, but my co-workers?
And then when they're all empty, just move on to the next camp. Don't look back unless there was something you missed.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just...
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it. Whack him. Or we can go on with our lives. I'm having a go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you?
Silence. He nods.
Anything else? Anything?
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could
Oh.
see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This caught Titus. This caught Pete. But she was too scared.
Wow.
Scared. You should be too. A strange fear creeps over you. A metallic taste in your mouth. Change the subject.
Do you know what she's doing with Ulan frequencies?
The what now? I have no idea. Boys?
She said she's building a
Emitter.
pale emitter.
What?
We were talking about radio equipment. She said she's doing Ulan frequencies.
Oh, Ulan, sorry.
And a pale something. I don't know more.
This guy barely understands.
That's fine.
What he's
That's
talking
something.
about.
There you have it. Pale something.
Have you looked for her?
A little. On the coast.
Where have you looked for her, more precisely?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlog. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there.
Can you tell me where on the coast I should start looking?
Sure, there's some shit houses there, a cinderblock town. The fisherfolk there refuse to unionize, so that's one place we haven't looked. I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash.
Okay, yeah. So the fishing village.
Time for
Okay.
you to step up.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
Boyish. Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a Lowry man.
Not much, but it'll do.
It'll have to.
Shake it.
His grip is firm and reassuring,
Thanks, Titus.
like holding a piece of unpolished granite. Not just granite, tightly packed RCM sergeant material.
Just think it.
No, he already is a sergeant. That's what you're feeling. He just wasn't sure what you are.
Yeah. Wow. I'm very productive. Holy shit. And look at that. We're pretty close to leveling up as well. Okay, what do we want to... I don't have much authority. Should I level it up? It's like my lowest. Well, that's because I have something that reduces it though, isn't it? Hang on a moment. Maybe we can get some... I don't know, something better. Hang on. Gives me logic. I don't mind that. A hat. What is a good hat? Reception? Maybe that one for now. For jacket. One. Shirt. I'm pretty sure I had a different this one probably. And that. How about my pants? Did I have something else? What is savoir-faire? I have no idea. Plus one electrochemistry. Mine. Yeah, okay, I don't know. I'll keep these. Okay. So now... check the boardwalk, check the island. I guess I'll have to check the boardwalk. Which is on the way. Well, no, not on the way, but it's like in relatively the same
You think you
location.
have a pretty hot suspect right now, don't you? That Ruby of yours?
Yeah, and?
Notice how it came together without casting too much suspicion on Clasia. It was nice and Ruby-centric in the end.
What do you mean?
Anything strike you a bit off about this mishmash?
Well, then, so far no one has mentioned hearing the shot.
Notice how this hasn't come up at all. Even Hardy and his boys didn't mention it.
Hmm.
Neither did you.
What was jacketed? These don't just lie around anywhere,
Good
do
point.
they?
It is rather rare these days. But do continue.
The bullet was an antique?
True. Strange how you conducted the whole advanced ballistics analysis and then hand-waved it.
Well, the bullet didn't have to come from the roof. It could have come anywhere on the coast.
Absolutely. It could have come from anywhere. But you're suddenly so certain it came from the roof behind the window.
I'm done thinking about this.
That's right. Finish thought. Just finish it and conveniently go on. Don't listen to this guy. The theory was solid.
What happens if I go back to her? I'm just curious if I get more dialogue. Let's see. Oh, how's my... Okay, I'll level it up, just for the sake of having decent stats. Next time I need it, it'll be a little easier, I guess. Let's go upstairs. Hmm? Yes? 4 months of payments. Wow, that's quite a while. Okay. Do you have anything else to say?
Officer, what brings you up here in the rain?
Why do I feel like you've won here?
I really don't know, sir. I certainly don't feel like I've won. I feel like shit, sir. All the time.
It just turned out well for you. You've slipped past all suspicions.
Clearly, I haven't. We're having this conversation, aren't we? How well could it have gone? I mean...
The rain falls on her shoulder.
I'm stuck in Martinez just like all of us. I've been up here for... I don't know how long now. I like to call this my rooftop containment facility.
The dried flowers on the roof. Could Ruby have left them? These don't fit with anything.
The what? Oh, those ones. I don't know, sir. I said I have no idea what to make of them. Honestly, I think they're just trash. I mean, there's no reason for me to think they're somehow connected to her.
Something. What are you contained for then?
For my sins, of course. For destroying my first love. For working for bad people. The list goes on and on.
Something seems off with this theory I've developed about Ruby.
I don't know what to say.
All seems fortuitous for you.
None of this is fortuitous for me.
This all turned out well enough for you. Someone men should not become suspect.
Did I? Why do I still feel suspicion hanging over me then? What I managed was to get him killed. I understand that.
The lieutenant looks away. Oh, she nods, slowly, carefully even. There is suddenly a strange glint in her eyes. Not malicious, but dangerous.
Please fucking wake up.
What? Dear
Thank God.
You've been lied to. She could have killed her lover and lied to everyone. She's not candid at all. She's smoke and mirrors and will-o-wisps. She probably didn't give you her real name either. Why would she? Arrest her immediately, before she further entangles you in her web of lies.
Well, we can't just do that if we don't have probable cause.
Take it easy. Don't overcompensate with this course
Chill.
correction. Ask questions first. Yes. Start at the top. See?
And why? Choose at the bottom. And why are we not arrested here yet?
There may be grounds here. At least.
Oh, okay, there are
extended
grounds.
detention.
Cool.
A little whimper. The young woman hears you. She's looking around.
You know, I think you didn't make that call to the station.
I did. What is this? I called your desk or whatever it is. The numbers are all over town. Call 8-100-2 for emergencies. There was an older woman on the other end. It sounded like she was smoking. She took my complaint. She coughed.
That is the emergencies desk number. Anyone could know that, sire, by looking around and calling the desk.
What time did you make the call?
Thursday night. It was late, sometime after 12.
It checks out.
Anyone could know the number.
But I know the time of the call, too. I know I have not been 100% truthful with you, officers. But I am now.
Your real name isn't Claudia?
I agree. You wouldn't give us your real name, not when people are after you.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Okay, it's not.
Yeah, what?
You log your work every week. It's all transmitted to Common, sir. I couldn't just beg you not to enter my name. So I lied. Like I lied before. Like I did at LCSB. I have to lie all the time. I'm so tired of it.
Do I ask for it? I don't know. Feel bad. But it's super suspicious how no one has heard anything. But I don't know. I don't see why she would shoot the guy. I don't know. Seemed like she genuinely kind of liked them. She's gonna die if we get her name, I feel like.
She nods, her back straight, ready for whatever is next.
What if I told you you're under arrest?
But I haven't done anything. Anything illegal.
She purposefully misrepresented information crucial to
That's
the
true.
case. Fucking mind games. Enough. That's right, gang. Stern and merciless now. Stern and merciless as we reel her in.
You misrepresented information about the case. Without the Hardy's confession, we'd know nothing.
The lieutenant produces a pair of handcuffs.
Please no. I think I know who did it. Who shot Lely. I can tell you. I can help you.
What do you know? Who shot him?
She's silent for a second, as if looking into herself for certainty. Then, in a hushed voice, she says,
Ruby.
Really? Why do you think it was her?
She has this thing for me. Ever since I met her and the boys downstairs.
Oh.
She's been pretty frank about what she wants.
what she's saying is sex.
And what is that?
Sex.
Oh, okay. Wow, electrochemistry is right.
I made the mistake of confiding in her. I told her I was on the run. She started protecting me. It became an unhealthy relationship. When I started spending time with Lely, she told me to end it.
Oh.
Said there would be shit if I didn't. It was not a good meeting. We stopped talking after that, but...
I don't understand. What exactly in your relationship made you think she's romantically interested in you?
She said she's in love with me. She even asked me to run away with her when I told her I'm a fugitive. She started developing notions about our relationship.
And you led her on?
A little. I was flattered, you know? But then I had to let her off, and it was not easy. I came to regret being friendly with her. We maybe kissed, nothing more.
Sounds like she was fixated on you.
This is just an assumption.
I know what it sounds like. That's why I didn't want to tell you before. But she knew what had happened when I came downstairs. Somehow, she knew Lely was dead. She wasn't surprised at all. When we came up here, she was calm as a stone, too. She cleaned it all up like she had a plan.
This is a familiar theory.
Mm-hmm.
You had it too, remember? Could it be that Ruby was covering up after herself? The lynching?
Yeah.
Yet again, you're coming up with this. The worst thing is, it may be true.
When Ruby's... Okay, and how could she have killed him?
She could have had access to the roof. You've noticed that door there, right? Maybe it leads downstairs. She could have come to the roof through that, then taken the shot right here, where I stand. It was dark outside. I wouldn't have seen her.
Then slipped back downstairs without anyone noticing. That is possible.
Interesting theory. Did she know that door exists? Had you been out there with her?
Yes, of course. She's been up here many times, jacking private stations off the ring antenna. She used to come here to drink on the roof with me, before it got weird.
When Ruby said there would be shit happening if you didn't end your relationship with the deceased, was she threatening you?
She came over one night, drunk, said she'd turn my life into a living hell. I've been threatened before, so I can tell when someone knows how to do it. And she's a pro. She must be. To keep the Hardys in line. I tried severing ties with her after that. I thought it had worked, but...
Some of that fear is still with her. She exhales sharply. What are you talking about? She's afraid you'll arrest her.
Hey, that's it for Ruby.
Okay. And what? Arrest the liar now. Why? She told us some pretty interesting things there.
Who?
Her. Stop letting her distract you.
What's my build? Here. Mostly intellect stuff. Like, actually, mostly intellect stuff. It's a lot. But yeah, hello, N.A. Juan Gualberto. Welcome. Yeah, a lot of this. Shit, should I arrest her or not? Oh. I don't... I'm feeling no. I feel like that's exactly what Ruby would want. Turn her life into a living hell. Because then the fucking other government or whatever gonna find her in her record. I think I'll keep her here. I might regret it. She might run. But I feel like arresting her is exactly what Ruby would want. I mean, Kim, you have an opinion if you want.
Thank you. You won't regret it.
I better not.
Something tells you, you will.
Let's change the subject for the time being.
She slowly lights another cigarette and steadies her breath.
I mean, where's she gonna run?
As if in the presence
This is the
of some
place you
tiger.
go to when you, like, when you have nowhere else to go, right?
You are. This is not the end of this.
Let's return to this later. Okay. Let's save there. That was one hell of a conversation. I need a way to get into this door.
The same small, heavy
I
door.
do not have nearly enough physical instrument for that shit. I maxed out, and it's like 2%, 3%. That is not happening. I wish we could, like, ask Gart to maybe let us in, now that it's quite important for the murder. Gart! Is this an option?
Hey, was there something you needed?
Well. Bringing him that new bird sure made a difference in his attitude.
Goodbye. Well, what's this thing? Wait.
Hey, another thing. Great. I love those.
Not gonna snitch on Classier. Not like that. Okay, nothing to level up right now. I'll go to the village then. And I guess we could ask you.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Have you seen a red-haired woman named Ruby around the coast?
Nay, I haven't seen anyone lately.
Because she's blind.
Oh.
You seem to have forgotten.
Okay, but do you know who I'm talking about?
This is my little cinder block town. I know what goes on around
Sorry
here.
about that question.
She's being evasive. She knows something.
There was a murder in Martinez. She might be a suspect. We would appreciate your help.
Would you now? I know how this world works. And it doesn't work when people tell on each other.
You know something, we're here to help.
Aye, that you are, Dark Omen. Help yourselves and your organization. Help the storm clouds gather on the horizon.
I see. You know something, but you've decided not to tell us.
There's not much to tell. People come and go. Now, was there something else?
I see, ma'am. I hope you don't mind if we look around anyway.
You should look around your shack.
Sure. I've looked around, but I'll take another look. Why not?
As you look at the floorboards in this corner of the edge of a floorboard,
Move it.
hollow space underneath the floorboards is dark and damp.
What's in here?
Nothing particular catches your eye. Looks like more reeds.
Search.
You stick your hand in and start combing through the sand. Dry, not like outside. Fine dust. And then something hard wrapped in paper.
What is it?
A small cylindrical
Ooh.
object. You pull it out.
9mm bullet. No, we're looking for 4.
A 9mm bullet, to be exact. Fit for all muzzle loaders of that caliber. Like your own.
Well, at least I can use this if I need to use my gun. this bullet isn't for a breech loader, like the murder
The
weapon.
floorboard isn't interested. Maybe the washerwoman is. You have enough to confront her with.
Sure.
It's extra ammunition. She's locked and loaded, ready to fight some cops.
Perhaps.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, adorned with the expression.
Let it be, I guess. Oh wait, wait.
The bed is comforting.
No, not that. Sorry, this.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A streak of the water reflects back, a vague image. A fresh start looms ahead. Clean your...
Let's see if I can... Do I have anything for hand-eye coordination? Just in case. Sure, I'll try to shave. Why not? Hand-eye coordination. I don't... Nope. Should probably level that up at some point.
On the table,
try
you
it.
see a bowl of water, like an
Nice.
artist with a brush
Okay.
or a master swordsman. You use the small mirror and the straight razor with some soap to remove all that unkempt hair from below the nose line. The sharp
Whoa.
blade chafes against your skin.
I don't know if I like that
producing
better.
a scratching sound. The surface underneath the beard feels tender, the air brushing against it chilly.
Feel my clean-shaven cheeks.
They feel so smooth, surprisingly so. A feeling of freshness overcomes you, as if you just came from a cold bath.
Cool. Hey Kim, check out my new look. Okay, anyway, let me quick save. Let's talk to you again. Found a bullet in your shack.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Why was there a bullet under the floorboards of your shack?
Damn that girl.
Oh.
And without anger, a long and harsh life has taught her not to buckle under pressure.
A bullet?
Yep.
You didn't put it there, did you? She did.
Gone and hid things in there? She's usually a good tenant, and not a stupid one either.
You rented a room to her?
Yes, I let my room to that Ruby girl. As I've done before when she's been in trouble or just looking for solitude. I've made it clear. We welcome all kinds of people here.
When was this?
She came last Friday, left
Okay,
on Monday
checks
in a
out.
hurry. What has she gotten herself into, that girl?
That's for the police to find out. Right then, please answer each question to the best of your ability. I'm sure we have a few.
So you said she left on Monday.
Yes, early with the dogs, around 8 o'clock, I think.
Okay.
She probably heard the lieutenant's Kanema drive by, and it woke her up, just like it did you.
Kim, she must have heard your Kanema.
Yes. That is a downside of having a 130 kilowatt engine. It lets the bad guys know when you are coming.
Is the room exactly as she left it?
I cleaned it, like I always do.
Was there anything else there?
No.
The truth, sire.
What is she like, Ruby?
She's good company.
Oh, what's she like,
Knows
Ruby?
how to talk to an old woman. At my age, you don't get a lot of quality conversation. So I really appreciate that about her.
Did she talk to you much during her last stay?
No, she was mostly silent this time. Kept to herself.
What you mean?
She tried not to let it show, but I could tell she hadn't come to fish. Usually she likes to cast a few lines, but this time she mostly stayed in her room.
I don't think she left a bullet there.
How would I know? She's a gruff one, but not violent. She doesn't go around toting a gun.
I heard she was a heavy drinker with anger issues. You ever witnessed that kind of behavior?
Nothing of the sort. Sure, she was no stranger to the bottle. She fit in that way. But I only knew her to have a beer on the beach while watching the sunset. She isn't what you'd call a drunk. Even offered me some from time to time. Said it was part of the communal life. But I never saw her lose control of herself, the way some people do.
Did she have any technical equipment with her, like radio stuff?
Not that I knew of, though she was into nice music. She once showed me a few mixtape millions she'd made. Although I guess she was pretty handy with the mechanical and technical stuff. Even fixed the heater in the shack.
Oh.
You should be thankful for that.
Where'd she go?
I don't know. Further up the coast. She tried to leave quietly, but the hinges on that door screeched like a cat in heat. Woke me up. I heard her rushing in those heavy boots, heading up north.
Boots?
It's a peninsula. She might be trapped.
You'll never find her, you know. She knows the coast like the back of her hand. You only just arrived.
I wouldn't worry about that, man. We are persistent.
Huh. Further off the coast we go,
Are
then.
you sure you would rather stay here? Get a nice cozy fire going in the heater? Seems like a better idea to me.
It's cool, I can fast travel.
The Faerwald electric mural. You feel like you should go look at
Bullets! That's
Get
right.
closer this time.
Alright,
One
I'm off.
thing, officer. If you do find her, please go easy on her. She's a good girl. Whatever she's gotten herself mixed up in.
That's interesting. That's what the Tommy dude or whatever said too. They seem to think she's cool. But why? Were you really that stupid just because you were jealous? Well, anyway, we have to go up to the boardwalk anyway, so let's do that. Yes. Let's check for gun residue, just in case it's there. And hopefully we'll be unlocking a new big area soon. Because it seems like the investigation's leading there. I would hope so. Okay, so let's check over here. I wonder if it's worth checking that thing out. I don't know yet. Trying to see where I'm meant to investigate for the gun residue. How about here to the right, maybe? Is this accessible? Oh, hang on. Wait, what? What route are you taking? I'm just gonna see where this goes. It's quite the roundabout. Oh, you went... No, that's not where I wanted you to go. Anyway. Yeah, check the boardwalk. And this is the boardwalk, I'm pretty sure. God damn it, we have to go back up here. Get up. That's the phone. It's not really useful. Let's go here to the left. Maybe. Anything? Not seeing anything. Does this still count? Don't think it counts, but we are here.
You see, a slogan used to intertwine
Step
with
closer.
above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls that are cracking and will soon also fall, and the coastal breeze Faerwald Electrical. How ironic. Faerwald Electrical, you only know them as a small company that make there's something in the wind. Sometimes the only way to go forward is to fail first.
Could Ruby be in there?
In there? She could. Or she could be in the identical room over there. Or in that boat shack. In that church tower, maybe.
Why single out this one building?
It's a white check. Shivers? I don't have much of that. I mean, I guess I could try. It's a white check, sure. I'm not sure what this would reveal to me. It's just a mural. But I'll try it. Why the hell not? This one. Okay. Fuck
The
it.
once bright mural. Suddenly,
Yeah, I figured.
all is quiet. There is no cold hand brush. The ruin in front of you is silent as a tomb.
What was I even attempting to do
Trying
here?
to talk to the wind. Is trying to talk to the city something you've done before?
She could be anywhere.
Do
Let me
we?
find her.
I was really hoping she'd be in the village.
Same.
She's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. We already scanned most of the outdoor areas on our wild.
Hey, it turned out to be
so we
helpful
have
a
an
little bit.
understanding of the geography, at least. And then there's the church. We've already searched that
Yep.
and can rule it out. I know it doesn't feel like progress, but exclusion is a step too. Anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way, sector by sector. Go over the whole peninsula, ask the locals, enter the places where we can enter first, like we did in the village.
And if that fails, don't find her?
Then, if we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter. Bunkers, storm drainage, this place. I'm sure it won't come to that.
Walk the coast, the old boardwalk, the reeds. You can.
Yeah. Okay, let me put on my other clothes. I think that's all I changed. Let me save here. Check boardwalk for bullet traces. Where else would I check here? Can I go here? No. I'll check around again. Oh, what is this? Sewer? What? Did I investigate that? Also, let's try and see what I can do about that cloth. Maybe it's important. Where was it? Where was it? Is that something I can only see from there? No. Here.
The light vanishes inside the concrete slit. The structure goes deep under the earth.
What's in there?
Maybe it's just a.
Yeah, man, idea what's in there.
Could be connected to one of the buildings around here.
Think we might find Ruby down there?
We might find her down somewhere. There's an old storm drain system beneath Martinez that's mostly collapsed.
Oh.
Revachol sewer
You know,
system has been
we
built
also,
and
like,
rebuilt 4 or 5 times now.
got a little perception or something about the sewer in Martinez. Maybe it is relevant.
In conclusion, she could be under any building.
But not in there?
I hope not.
Oh!
There's no echo.
Okay. Worth a shot. Still need to check her bullet traces. Okay. I'll check up here. Get. Here, I'll zoom out. Here, I can check this. Take it.
As you hold it in your hands, it makes an uncomfortable crunching sound.
Man, how does this jacket get so disgusting?
It's a sordid, filthy tale. Some secrets are better left uncovered. It occurs to you
about it.
that you're not even. It smells like a dead sea creature, tangled in grey strands of seaweed. It must have spent quite some time in the water before the tide deposited it ashore.
Okay, well, what's the crust made of?
Somehow, it was carried or dragged to the boardwalk. If not by human hands, then perhaps the feral dogs that prowl the beaches at night. The faint impressions of many footprints are also present, though it's impossible to tell what kind or how many. Suffice to say, the jacket spent some time on the ground before someone draped it over the railing.
What happened once someone put it on the railing?
The crust is hard. This jacket spent at least. It's
Okay.
too late. You've already thought about it, and now your hands are covered in muck.
Ew.
Now you're just flicking that shit everywhere.
It's fine, I got a lot of morale. Why did I take this? I don't know. Could be useful at some point. It's there for a reason, right? Gotta be. Need to look around. Oh, what's this? Oh! I don't think I've been here. Oh my god, wait.
The smell. It's awful and familiar.
What is it?
Don't you recognize it? That hideous pungency.
Oh god, that
Something
guy.
cold. Wait, it is death.
Heads up, Lieutenant. Something's not right here.
Has already brought.
Floorboards look rotten and weak. Okay.
A man lies on the boardwalk. His limbs bent.
What the
and
hell?
turned at an unnatural angle.
What is this?
Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, a chewing gum wrapper. The smell is not as bad as a 2-week-old corpse, but it's definitely heading there.
Hold on. Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is has been dead for 2 days.
Oh,
no longer.
What the?
We need to investigate.
Another dead body.
All right.
This is your job. Steel yourself. Calm now. Carefully. Just another day. Just another dead body. Breathe.
Set in a man's clothes.
He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest.
Kebab sauce?
The leather jacket suits him well. It must be custom-made.
Search his pockets.
You find some
Oh.
sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into 2. His jacket feels sodden and heavy under your hand.
Good. We should take a look at that library card after this is done.
Study the man himself?
The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench. Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole. You have to be quite inebriated to fall that bad. Well over, or maybe it was just dark.
Damn in the face.
His expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of water shining on his moustache. His eyes, empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze. Height, 170 to 175 centimeters.
50-60, really?
Curly hair.
Looks so younger to
stout
me.
build. Age, approximately 50 to 60 years.
Study the surroundings.
There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist.
Examine the head.
A dried chunk of blood covers the... This is what killed him.
Oh,
I don't see any other major wounds, do you?
Hard to say.
Seems like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
Examine the wrapper.
Lebowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall.
Look in.
The blackness of death. Stench confirmed. Nearly the whole pack is there.
Okay.
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell of alcohol before going home. The worst thing is, I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum.
Oh.
It's always the same.
Examine the bottle.
A .75 liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing. There's hardly anything left inside. It's mid-market spirits with a slight touch of menthol.
Tear all around us.
Yeah.
I'd prefer if you didn't collect them this time. It's not proper.
Oh, I'm tempted.
The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as you take a step back.
Who is this man?
Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here.
Yeah.
You don't just walk over here.
You really don't.
But that's just a lazy assumption. What do you think?
At least this man knew how to party. Imagine the same scene without the bottle. Now that would be just sad.
Might be premature. We don't know
We
anything yet.
do know that he was married. But you're right. Let's not run ahead. For now, all we know is that he's an unidentified middle-aged man found dead on the Martinez boardwalk.
What do you think happened here?
Death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for that bench, he'd be alive.
Could it be related to the lynching? Ruby.
No, I don't see anything that points in that direction. For now, let's treat this case as a simple, albeit sad,
2
accident,
days ago.
unrelated to the murder case.
Agreed. If this somehow converges later, why not?
Think it was drunk?
Oh, yes.
What about alcohol poisoning and liver failure?
Some symptoms of acute alcohol poisoning could have definitely played a role here. Severe confusion, respiratory depression, unpredictable behavior. But I think that death arrived through head trauma, not liver failure.
What about the kebab?
What about it? The deceased ate some kebab. It's probably from...
Sometimes a kebab is just a kebab.
Someone should be held responsible for this broken
They'll
boardwalk.
seal this place off after the news reaches the coalition officials. Not that sealing it off would keep anyone away. All it,
Right.
it does seem to be a
What should we
pretty
do with them?
From where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues.
How about field
to handle.
autopsy?
A field autopsy isn't necessary if the cause of death. I'd say we should just write down head trauma and leave it at that. Let's keep this detour as short as possible. The sooner we get back to finding Ruby, the better.
Yeah, but isn't that kind of sloppy?
Maybe, but we don't really have much time or resources to spare. The guys at processing will take care of the rest.
I think we should finish this.
Alright, we should first examine the library card you found. Then
We're
we
handling
can
2
call the
cases now,
station
I
for
guess.
Kinema. Let them know we are taking the case.
Oh god, we have so much on our hands, don't we?
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and whoever
Package.
tossed it here was a heavy smoke. Red Astra is the black market version of Astra.
Salmon the
cigarette.
kebab
You
burger.
see traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it. It's no older than a day. It's hard to concentrate.
Salmon
2
tear.
empty bottles of Tallulah vodka. No, there's more in there. Livis strawberry.
A tragedy.
Okay, what's up here? Okay, out of order. I don't think it's a good idea to step on the floorboard, but let me just try.
A man lie. There's some dried. They screech under your feet ominously. It's hard to. You see waves churning below. He could have easily disappeared into the sea through that hole. The
Oh.
entire board.
Okay. We have a few more minutes until that. Turn to the film mirror and consult the wind? Seriously? There are more people. Yeah, there's more people around here. But I still need to find... Hang on. I need to find bullet traces. This is still not it. Hmm? Moonshine? Okay. Take a look around. I'm gonna go here. Just trying to see if I maybe perceive something. Oh, okay, that's a pretty roundabout way of getting there. Quite obnoxious. Just trying to find anything. Bullet traces. On the boardwalk specifically. There has to be something so that I can actually tick off the task. Right? Like, so that I can scratch it off. I mean, I'm looking as hard as I can. Examining every bit that I have access to. I'm not entirely certain, like, where the boardwalk starts and ends. So, I don't know, like, where the game wants me to stop looking. Is this entire thing the boardwalk? What is that? Would we be able to go in here? Interesting. Maybe that's where the bullet traces would be. We would need to find a way to get in here then. Not sure a seaway right now. And I can't really do anything about this.
The once bright mural.
Hello again.
I want to hear about the failed
Sure.
building.
What's on your mind?
So, you're saying they built
Yes,
this
they even
boardwalk?
built
A pleasure.
Yes. It's a lure in.
Happened to the
I'm afraid
engineers.
it didn't end well for the boys.
Wait, Is he saying that we should just bypass the excesses of the revolution?
Take computers,
Take
right?
computers. But of course.
Have you seen anyone
No, I'm
suspicious
afraid I
around?
can't help.
So you haven't...
No, I'm sorry. As I...
He's telling the truth. He
Okay, whatever. Worth a shot. Not this.
The library card is folded into two and still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads, Billy is a unisex name. Could be the deceased. Or his
Look inside.
Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pencil. Radio thriller. Stand a little less between me and the sun. The last one in the list is The Glinton Curve. Most of these titles seem to be in the
Look at the backside.
If lost, please return the card to the library. Dial.
Good. We should give them a call from my kinema. See if
Yep.
we can...
Good idea.
Put it away. Alright, progress. Not seeing anything in the boardwalk. I mean, I could try to look at surrounding area a little bit. Like, around these parts? Does it count? Again, I don't really know. So I guess I'll just try to be thorough about it. Nothing here. I can try to the side as well. Like by the church. Let's go. Go over to the other side. It's tricky, because if there's no bullet traces here, then yeah, how are you meant to scratch that off? Don't know if it would even be here. I mean, it's kind of more likely that it's at the, like, it's more likely that the shot just came there from the roof and nowhere near here. So, I don't know. I mean, this place is inaccessible to us.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot.
Could a structure have been used to take the shot?
From here to the whirling, I can't see how. The church is in the way.
It's a red check. If we try to open that door, we can never redo it. Okay. Building before it has the engine was a big one. Something fishy with that place, but we can't access it. If we try now, we're most likely gonna fail the check. A check that we can only do once. Don't want to waste it. It's a big area, but I don't explore it much because there's generally not much to
Is
see.
there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as a nest for taking the shot? Just some urban detritus, a bottle, and a dilapidated old comms tower. In the distance, you can hear the breakers roar.
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freighter. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there. In the whirling in rags.
Look over to the water.
There, 1.2 kilometers over the cold water of the bay, a glowing light on the third floor of the whirling in rags. Smoking, drinking, being happy and elated.
Maybe the assailant
Without
climbed the
you.
comms tower?
It's not possible to climb that ladder. And even if it were...
What about the cigarette
those?
butts?
A smoking assailant who favors Tumutiri to Astra or Joan?
Maybe
Cigarette
the
butts
campfire
are
was
to
used?
warm his hands before pulling the trigger.
Yeah.
Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2...
Yeah, that's fine. Well, that's one. Huh, so I totally missed the boardwalk. Okay, so I know what I'm looking for, though. Something like that. But, so I would need to find a potentially good spot for shooting someone. I think it's in the Feld place, then. But it's not something we can access right now. I didn't even know I could go here. Really? Huh. That's it, then. Nothing else here? Okay. Huh. Well, that's one thing ticked off. We'll be ending the stream soon. It's getting late and I've done a lot of shit. Come here to this side. I really think it's in that fell building. Dude, which way did we come? Oh, this way. But yeah, I never went there before, I guess. Or maybe I did, but only for the trap, and then I just never came back. I can level up something. Or I could unlock a thought. Kind of want to unlock one of these. Logic, empathy. Hand-eye coordination. Authority, shivers. No shakes. Not that. I could find my date of birth, but like, do I really need that? I don't know. Let's see. Excuse me. Can I? Cap. I think I want to learn this one. Sure, why not? Okay. Can I even check the aisles? What are the aisles? Is it these things by the church? Guess I'll find out. I'm just gonna stay tabbed. Don't see anything here though. Nothing here. Anything popping up. My car? I don't know. Just being thorough. As one should be. Let's go down here. No passage there, so I guess there's nothing here. I mean, alright. Yeah, not really much. Okay, head back. And... huh. Some... whatever, just like a dress or something there. It's only a few minutes left until we can go talk to the woman again. Well, actually, we could do that. We could go to his motor carriage. We can have the conversation like, oh, we found the body. We're gonna take on the case. And then time will pass during that conversation, and then we'll have enough time to inquire about the owner of the armor again. So let's do that. Yes. Quick save.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the
Radio.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Connect me to the library.
Hold on, officer. I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line, and I've already introduced you to their librarian. Connecting the call in 2, 1.
Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here. How can I help you, officer?
I'm looking for any information that you can provide on Billy Majan, a reader.
Billy Majan, you said. Give
Yeah.
me a moment, I'll have to check our database. Yes, hello, are you still there? I found Billy Majan's home address, is that alright? No phone number, unfortunately.
That works.
They're too poor to have a phone line.
Yes, home address is fine.
Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Gislain.
It's a Martinez in the apartments. Oh, perfect.
20. It's in Martinez, I believe. Cape Side Apartments, it says.
That's where the smoker on the balcony
Oh!
is, isn't it?
Oh, what the? You have any other info?
It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day.
Do you know someone who was?
Marie? Marie? Do you remember a reader named Billy Majon? They returned a Tybalt book
Smoker
the other
dude
day.
comes up again. That's interesting.
Maurice, what? A woman yells. Then, yes. Okay, if it was the police.
Yes, it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband
Oh.
who returned the book. He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio City 87. But we don't have it yet.
Good. You have a name now.
You know the husband's name.
Sorry, no. Marie only knows him by sight.
Can Marie describe to me what the husband looked like?
She said it was an older man.
Oh, okay.
And that she's pretty sure he'd had a drink or two the last time she saw him.
What was he wearing? Oh, it might be the
one
smoker's
second.
friend.
Sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that.
So, a woman or?
Marie knows Billy. She's
Oh,
been
she's a
working
woman,
here
okay.
longer than me. Sometimes her husband returns some books for her.
Thank you, that's all for me. I have no other questions.
Happy we could help. Goodbye, officer.
Anything else you need from me?
Yeah, I need to report a dead body on the Martinez boardwalk.
One moment. Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
An unidentified middle-aged man, height 170 to 175 centimeters, dark hair, medium build. Looks like he slipped, fell through a hole in the boardwalk, and hit his head against a metal bench.
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around him, and traces of vomit on his shirt.
Any signs of violence?
Seems like it was an accident.
No field autopsy necessary.
You can hear her quickly typing in the background.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his
He
clothes?
was wearing boots, trousers, and an old leather jacket with a bright blue lining. Found a library card from his pockets.
Any information on the library
It's
card?
from Central Jamrock Public Library. It belongs to someone named Billy Majon.
Good. You have a lead.
Mm-hmm.
Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
We're taking the case.
I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify
Already
the man.
did?
We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue. That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you? Yes. It took some convincing, but I got the mercenary's
Yes.
name and a few biographical details.
Thank
Are
you,
ready?
Alice.
The lieutenant leans in to listen.
Shoot.
That suit of armor was issued to an Oranese citizen named Ellis Cortenaer.
Ellis Cortenaer.
Ellis Kortenaer. Exact date of birth unknown. He was signed into the
Lelystad.
natal care unit on 28th of February 09.
Neonatal care unit.
He was found as a newborn in
Oh.
a leaf compactor near an abandoned farm. He spent 4 months in the neonatal unit, survived apparently, and was assigned to a foster family at 2. This is what the ICP knows about him. He was raised by foster parents, entered the Eastbrand Military Academy in Vredefort
Vredefort,
at
sounds right.
17, then served in the Oranese forces till he was honorably discharged in 41, just a year before the Seminese conflict. Then the armor followed him to Seminine, or at least I assume it did. And that's it. There are no records of his employment in Crenel, or any of its other incarnations, or him even entering
Interesting.
Ravachol.
So all we have to connect him to Cornell is the armor.
Even that is a small miracle. These organizations usually double-check their inventory. Thank you, Alice. Great work.
No
Says he
problem,
shouts, but like
Lieutenant.
he's so calm. Any information on the fosters?
None, officer. Sorry.
Leaf compactor.
It's a garden tool used to press leaves into these cubes.
Okay.
It is. Thank you, Alice.
Well, we have his name and service record now.
A name. This is very good.
Ah, level up. Let's go.
Ellis
We're on a roll.
Sometimes police work is about human dignity, about giving back names to anonymous victims.
I'm glad the inquiry was helpful to your investigation, officer. Did you have any other questions?
I'm done with the radio for now.
57th, over and out.
In the cabin, you
Interesting. Huh. What should I level up? I don't know. Maybe hand eye. I don't know yet. I mean, I feel like at some point we're gonna need a gun. Let's see. It makes me deadly, but once I do, it will compel me to take the shot. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Oh, I could... that's right. I should probably level up Shivers for thing. There we go. I'll do that. I'll do that. Can we talk to you?
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
Wait. There's something here. Stored away in some dusty corner. It starts like...
A mirror's temperature is always 0. It is ice in the veins. Its camera is an X-ray.
Whoa. What else?
It is a chalice held out to you in silent communion.
Silent communion. That's good.
Where gaspingly you partake of a shifting identity never you own.
Dang. That's some great shit. You came up with that yourself.
Or did you learn it in school? More importantly, who can prove if you did? Go with it. You deserve some acclaim.
I think that maybe... I think the words are mine.
Fucking A. Seems I got you all wrong. Cops aren't much known for their artistic sensibilities these days. It's good to meet a fellow poet. Someone with an appreciation for real text. The others here, so you don't really get it.
Yeah.
I get you. When they really click, it makes the world seem manageable. Good to be on the same page.
Yeah, nice.
You found some common ground with this man. Even impressed him. The next time you look in the mirror, though, remember those words.
Alright. Thought I would be able to talk to you more, but I guess not. Smoker dude.
Hi again, Gendarme. Bye-bye, Gendarme.
Can I get more composure? Maybe? Let's try it. Let's try it. Composure, anything. Okay. That's a minus. Don't take that. Nothing. Yeah, nothing. I mean, I'll quick save.
Hi again, Gendarme.
I figured I would fail.
Bye-bye, Gendarme.
It's fine. I'll unlock it next time. Can I still talk to you?
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Okay, maybe never mind. Oh wait, maybe I already passed the check before. Who are you? Oh, you're just a guy. Alright. I think we've done enough for now. Alright. I'll leave this episode here. I think it's good. We achieved a lot of things, and there's still more in store for next time. That's wonderful. Oh, and that was a long session. Alright, y'all. That was Disco Elysium for tonight. Wow. I'm not gonna be playing this for a while. Maybe I'll pick it back up in March. That's what I think I'll do. I hope y'all enjoyed. This was a longer session. Wow. 4 hours. Okay. I enjoyed, though. That was super productive. So much. We just got so much more than I thought we would in this session. Wow. I didn't know what we would be able to achieve tonight, and that's a lot. Oh, man. Makes me want to just get right back to playing it again next week, but I have plans for this month. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. Rest well, my dear fairies. Happy weekend! Hopefully I'll see y'all next stream. I'll post my schedule on Monday as usual. Bye-bye!